Let me see here. Welcome, everyone who is watching. Today is my 26th birthday. So I figured I'd hop on for a little bit and, you know, just have a good time. I don't know if I'm going to be playing games tonight. I kind of just want to chill, relax. Maybe I'll watch a couple like YouTube videos. Try my hand at some commentary. I'm not good at it, but hey, might as well try, right? So, hold on. Oh, that's wrong. I just figured I got back from my parents took me out to dinner, and yeah, so I got back and I figured might as well spend a little bit of time with the fans. All two of you. Uh. Did I spell that wrong? I did spell that wrong. Oops. Everyone. There we go. All right. Matt, you are first. Hey, welcome in, buddy. Good to have you. Happy birthday. Yes, it is my birthday. I am 26 years old, aka fucking ancient. I am a fossil. I will be handing out butterscotch candies from now on. I will only be drinking prune juice, and I will be complaining about my joints literally at all times. So, yeah, I'm feeling it now. But that's pretty much it. Okay. I'll wait a little bit longer just in case anyone else wants to come in. But I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing tonight. I was I was kind of wanting to play Hollow Knight so I can finish Hollow Knight and start on with Silk Song. But I also kind of just want to chill and relax. So I might I might just watch some YouTube or something. I don't know. I have a couple videos we'll watch together, we'll have fun. I've never done my hand at like live commentary with videos, so I figured might as well give it a shot. Question, how were the dinosaurs? Dinosaurs are pretty cool. Triceratops was peak. Triceratops was peak. Everyone says T-Rex is overrated. T-Rex is way overrated. Velociraptors were cool. I love DILFs. Yeah. It is your birthday. I am so impossibly old. My lord. I remember, it felt like just a couple days ago, man. I remember being 18, graduating high school. And then I blink, and it's COVID. And then I blink again, and now I'm 26. Everyone that attends today is getting a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. So, Mav, here is your Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Hold out your hand. Hold out your hand. There you go. There you go. And Vanku, you are in here on Twitch. Here is your Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Hold out your hand. There you go. That was a different one, by the way. These are not the same. I have one for each and every person. They're all different. Jace reaction channel, no way. I mean, hey, we'll see. Michaela, happy birthday. Do not be calling me Jizzler. Don't appreciate that. But here you go, Michaela. Here's your Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Enjoy it. Don't spend it all in one place. There you go. These are all different. And we don't give a fuck. It's not your birthday. We don't. You find me in the club. I think that's the first ever actual kick message I've ever gotten that wasn't an ad. Fizzle Gig. Hey, congrats, man. Happy to have you here. Here's your Reese's Peanut Butter. I dropped it, but it's down there. There's your Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Do you have an Almond Joy? I don't have Almond Joys, but I love Almond Joys. That's so funny. Every now and then I'll go to a gas station and I'll buy an Almond Joy, and every single time someone will look at me like it's the most baffling thing in the world to enjoy coconut and chocolate. They're not disgusting. They're delicious. Why do you read her message aloud but not mine? What did you say? Did I not hold out my hand for daddy? Oh, I did intentionally not read that one. The Almond Brothers bring nothing but joy. True. At Jace's Jumbo. Tired of streaming to 0? Let's change that. Shocker! Another ad from Kick. Blah! Dude, God. That's all I ever get from Kick is bots. Nah, whatever. It'll happen. Jizzler's crazy work. That's what I'm saying, Mav. Hey, you know what? We've already had 4 different people in here. So, big dubs. 2 from Twitch, 1 from YouTube, 1 from Kick. I had 4 people in here at one point, so today is a victory. I might as well get started. Like I said, I don't really feel like playing games right now. So, I'm gonna try my hand at commentary. Fuck it. I picked out a couple random videos on my For You page, and we're gonna give them a try here. We are gonna give them a try. First things first. Of course, this is national news. This is very, very important stuff. Taylor Swift got engaged. Did you know that? Did you know that? Is that not the most important thing that's ever happened in your life? Because it is for me. And look, man, I'm addicted to TikTok, right? I'm addicted to TikTok. And I've been seeing these videos of people freaking out over the past, what's it been, a week? A week since she got engaged, bro. Oh, no, I guess almost 2 weeks. It's been crazy. It has been so funny to see. So I was going to go, Moth. Hey, welcome. Here you go, Moth. Here's your Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Open up your hand. Open your hand. Come on, I'm waiting. There you go. Okay. Sorry, I'm giving everyone a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. When she calls off the wedding, it's going to be her best album ever. That's because she thrives off heartbreak. Everyone knows that. Yeah, I got to admit, whenever I heard Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were dating, I didn't really think it was real. You know, I didn't think it was real. I don't know why. But it's funny. The only reason I knew it happened is because ESPN, I have the ESPN app on my phone. They sent me a notification saying, "Hey, they got engaged." And I was like, "Oh, no way! That's crazy." It's like that's nuts, man. I thought it was so funny because it came from ESPN. No, hey, Moth, that's all yours. That's all yours. She needs to get pregnant before her eggs dry up. I guess that's one way to put it. How old is she? How old is Taylor Swift now? She's 35? Oh my, I thought she was like 31, 32. I guess 1989. I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? That's the name of one of her albums. She's 35? That's crazy. That's nuts. I did not know she was that old. I thought she was like I thought she was just barely into her 30s. Jason, I wanted to draw you on Red Dead 2, but I got a common to do. Okay. Yeah, hey, no problem, Moff. Hey, don't get me wrong. That sounds great. If you want to do that for me, I'd appreciate it. I'll print it out and set it up behind me. But, yeah, if you got something else to do. And plus, Travis plays for the Stinky Chiefs. That's true. That's true. Count Succula, happy birthday, big boss. Hey, you know what? Since you said that, here you go, Count Succula. Open up your hand. Come on. Come on. Put your hand out. There you go. I'm giving everyone a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. So, oh, commission. You got a commission to do. Gotcha. Hey, yeah, no, make that money. Make that money. The mom who had to leave her baby daddy because she is a terrible person. Where do you see that at? Anyways, I wanted to watch some of the maybe small reaction videos because because like I said, I saw them all over I saw them all over TikTok, and it was just crazy. So let's see what this is. I don't know what this is. Oh, I guess it's.
Kelsey on getting engaged.
That's what I'm saying.
So much so.
That's what I'm saying.
Put a little montage together of our favorite viral reactions from the big news.
Yeah.
Take a look, and congratulations, Taylor and Travis.
She's engaged! She's engaged!
See, the thing about this is there is nothing in my life I'm that passionate about. There is when I say I'm so genuine, there is nothing in this world I would be passionate enough to shout from the rooftops. This man is unironically shouting from the rooftops. Like I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong. I like Taylor Swift. Like I liked her whenever I was younger. Whenever she did country, it was still like pop even when it was country. But dude, Love Story, a certified hood classic. You Belong With Me, a certified hood classic. She's got like a lot of good ones, but there is nothing in my life that would be this important, you know? We do have to, Moff. We do have to. This is very important stuff. This is a moment in history that we're all going to learn about together.
Taylor Swift is engaged. Taylor Swift is engaged. Taylor Swift is engaged. Come back to me. She just posted it.
Taylor Swift.
That's so funny that she does it on like in the middle of, you know, in the middle of a news story. You know, they could be talking about more death over in wherever the fuck, you know, another war happening, death. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God, she's getting engaged. Oh my God. Like, it's so goofy, especially on the news. I guess, is it big news? Is it big news? I guess it is. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not anything close to passionate about anything. I miss the Leave Britney Spears Alone kid. I think I remember that. That's old. That's old. Yeah, that is old. I wonder if Taylor Swift is engaged. It's a mystery. I want to draw Jace and Taylor getting married. Man, if you can manifest that, please do. Because I will not be signing a prenup. You're not going to lie, she is a billionaire, dog. I am open for business if she is. I'll spread whatever she wants me to spread. I got to say this. Wait, hold on. We're doing a little bit of a deep dive on Taylor Swift real quick. How tall is she? She's 5'10". Okay, so she is tall for a girl. Her net worth is $1.6 billion. Acting a professional reporter acting like a 12-year-old? No kidding. I don't know, because I started listening to Taylor Swift because my sisters really liked her. But even then, like, she's 10 years older than me, or I guess 9 years. I've turned 26 today. She's 9 years older than me. So I don't know. I remember when she first released her first album, she was like 16 or 18 or 17? I don't remember, but that first album kicked ass, and my sisters would constantly play it. But if you ask me, she just looks like a girl. She just looks like a girl. She looks like a girl that I would see on the street. Like, if I were to go to my nearest mall and I just take a walk in the mall, I would see like 3 girls that look like her. I don't know if that's blasphemous to say or not, but that's just me personally, you know? But anyways, hold on. Where is it? Let's keep going.
Kelsey just got engaged. Come with me to make the announcement on the radio while I also try to sneak in all 12 song titles of her upcoming album. See if I can do this. Big day.
Oh, he's hitting it.
Well, their fate much better than the fate of Ophelia. Big news! I was just telling my friend Elizabeth, Taylor Swift and father figure Travis Kelsey would break the internet today. No, not a break up. Actually, the opposite of what would ruin the friendship. They're engaged, and no word if the ring is.
That's another thing. Travis Kelsey, he's also like 35, 36, right? He's also 35, 36. They, from what I've seen, the clips I've seen of Travis Kelce and the clips I've seen of Taylor Swift, they might just be a match made in heaven because they have the exact same super cringe, like millennial humor. And it's funny. It's really funny, but it's also so cringe. I remember when Travis Kelce, when they won the Super Bowl was 2 years ago. I don't remember. That was the year they started dating, right? 2 years ago, something like that. And turn up the video. My old ears can't hear. Okay, thank you for telling me that. I'll turn it up a little bit. But I remember when they started dating, and the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. And what did he do to celebrate? I don't know. He grabbed the mic and he did some kind of shout to the crowd, and I was like, dog. That's cringe. Like, I can't. I wish I could remember. Maybe I'll pull it up later. But I was like, oh god. They both have that same millennial humor. And Taylor Swift, I see a couple clips of her, and she just like, you know, to be funny, she like makes a weird face, and that's millennial humor all the way. So maybe they are match made in heaven. Maybe they'll go the long distance, or they'll date for 6 months, or they'll be married for 6 months, break up, and then sell 10 billion records. Your chance of finding a man that will love you and respect you is 0.00000%. That's true. That is. I remember seeing studies about that. Congratulations, buy some cats. Let's go Eagles. Fuck the Chiefs.
Opalite or what?
I wanted them to
honey,
win too.
that thing was sparkling.
Ooh,
Can't wait to tell my eldest daughter one day that this is how to be actually romantic. My girlfriend said if I don't propose like this, I'm canceled. Shout out to these two. I'm so happy for them. Living that life of a showgirl.
Gayle King found out Taylor Swift was engaged.
Taylor Swift just got engaged. She did? Yep. She just posted a few minutes ago.
A normal reaction. A normal reaction.
Wow, that's great.
See, awesome. That's exactly how it should be. Wow, congratulations. That's it. And they're singing the best song there is. This is the perfect reaction. They're not shouting from the rooftops. They're not crying. Wow, congratulations. And then you play one of her best songs. That's what I would do. If I wasn't at work, I would have done that. Gayle King is not a real human being. I don't know who that is. I'm out of loop on that one. Maybe they are a lizard person. I'll take your word for it.
Johnny, we have to throw out
Great
the
song.
entire show, the whole rundown. Throw it out. There is breaking news. Breaking news. And we have to leave with it. Get the Fox News alert ready. Everything ready. Tyrus, do you know what the breaking news is? We have to throw out the whole show. We're doing
What is this
changing
for?
everything.
Oh, awesome.
Do you know why?
Because I broke the printer again.
Oh, did you? It was you?
That was hilarious. That's hilarious.
Right.
Jesse did it.
Because they got engaged. Do you know who?
This guy has no fucking idea. Oh, wait, no, he does. Oh, he knows.
News at 11 or 5, wherever you get your news.
Seriously?
Have a biochem midterm today, but
This is a professor?
Taylor and Travis just got engaged. Due to this information, I can't focus. You all can't focus. Class is canceled. Get out of here. We got
Did you see that? Did you see that one guy just take off? That's me. Did you hear that one guy that goes, "No way"? That would have. Look, anytime the teacher or the professor like has interest in something, you always, well, maybe not in college because you're actually paying for the class, but in high school, you always go into it more because then you get them talking. You get them talking more and more, and you waste more time. That would be me. I'd be like, "No way! What? Tell me more about it." You know? Oh my god! And that one guy just hauling ass. Oh man, dude. Canceling class for homie, can I share a stream in a Kit community to help your follows? Let's chat. If you want to share if you want to share my stream around, you have my full permission to do literally anything. Sorry, let me go up real quick. She's a bot created by Oprah. It's the chick in the red pants. Okay, she's a bot, I guess. Jay's do a try not to laugh after this, pretty please. I can do that. I haven't done a try not to laugh in a very long time. Maybe. Yeah. I just got like 3 or 4 videos just to hang around, chill out with. Half these guys are like, I have no fucking idea. I just want to leave. That's so funny.
Attention, everyone. I just wanted to make a really important announcement.
This is for the school?
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are 2 adults.
That's kind of crazy. Imagine interrupting the whole school day. See, here's the thing that I'm struggling with. I saw someone comment this on a TikTok, so this isn't my idea, but or my thought at least. We as Americans don't have a royal family, right? Well, we have a president, right? And really no one fucking cares about the president's kids, right? I mean, no matter who the president is, even when it was Obama and he had the 2 small girls, no one really cared, right? But I guess like the royal wedding and stuff like that, whenever like princes get married and stuff, that's a real big deal. So, you know, it's like, is Taylor Swift like our biggest, like, is she the closest thing we have to a princess, for like the American princess? You know, someone commented that. I was like, I saw a TikTok comment that said, Taylor Swift is America's princess, and she's getting married, so it's like a royal wedding. And I was sitting there thinking, like, I guess that makes sense. I guess that kind of makes sense. But either way, it's just some random billionaire girl getting married to a millionaire guy. You know? I'm still in the card aisle. Is she gonna buy a card? Is she gonna buy an engagement card and send it to Taylor Swift? Is that what she's gonna do here? She's definitely gonna read that too. Yeah, she's definitely. You know what she's gonna do? Not only is she gonna read that and the very nice poem you probably wrote inside of it, but she's also gonna check the mailing address, and then she's gonna look you up online, and then she's gonna send you tickets to the wedding. That's actually what's gonna happen. It's the brand advertising. Okay, gotcha. I was thinking like maybe, but I don't know. Because I did see people were asking, people were asking if she's going to invite people to the wedding, like if it's going to be like a concert, you know, sell tickets or something. No, they're not. And if she does, it's going to be like less than 10 tickets, and they're going to be $10 million a piece. No. Every Swiftie waiting for the save the date. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. At least this one's kind of self-aware. Taylor's boyfriend.
Okay, look to your left. Now look over the shoulder to the right and grab a glass of champagne.
Oh, sorry. It could be my kids. 1 second. I'm so sorry.
Me finding out the biggest Taylor Swift news while shooting a new tea for Swifties.
Oh my god. Taylor Swift's engaged.
She's frolicking. There's nothing. You could text me saying, "Hey, you won the $1 billion Powerball 2 days ago." I might frolic. I might frolic. Anything other than that, I would not be frolicking.
Oh, she's so pretty. Oh my god, that rock.
Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married. She's so funny.
That's also cringe. That is also cringe. That was the Taylor Swift engagement. Where is it? That was her. Yeah, that was the caption of her thing. Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married. That's also cringe. That is pretty bad. I actually haven't seen the full the pictures yet. That's a hefty rock. How many? 36 million likes. Holy shit. Goodness gracious. That is nuts. That was me with Silk Song. That's funny. hey, I've heard nothing but good things about Silksong. I really should. I need to finish. I need to finish Hollow Knight sometime this week. Maybe I'll go live again tomorrow. Bwomp. Bwomp. All right, let's. I'm not gonna finish this whole video. There's no way, because it's gonna be just a lot of terrible stuff.
Mom, you have to hear this. What are we thinking? 8 carats, 8.5, 9, 10. I mean, I can't tell, but it's gorgeous. Why do I care so much? Because she's my parasocial BFF since I was 9 who finally found her happy ever after.
Okay. At least they're somewhat self-aware. At least they know it's parasocial. That's the weirdest thing. I'm trying to think. The two people I would be not even parasocial with, the ones that I'm talking about, if I even saw them in person, I would probably, be a little bit nervous about, would probably be Vanoss Gaming. I've been watching him since I was 12. Huge fan. And I guess Charlie, Moist Critical. But even then, I would just, the guy comes up to my belly button, I mean, I guess I'd be kind of nervous to meet him. But other than that, like, there's no one I would even like. I just can't process this extreme of a reaction.
I don't know them personally, but I just feel like we should be celebrating. I've been crunching the numbers all morning. Engagement.
At least this one's self-aware.
Which is the 26th track of TTPD, which is Prophecy. That's posted 13 days after the New Heights release of TS12. Look at her nails during the podcast. You can see that they're kind of similar to the engagement nails. So I think it did happen.
I also saw this. Apparently, Taylor Swift is known for keeping Easter eggs or something in her post. I just saw that maybe 3 or 4 hours ago. I saw a TikTok about it. And apparently there's people who actually go through and dissect every fucking pixel. Every pixel of every video that she ever, or every picture that she ever, uploads and stuff like that. Or even whenever she goes on to, concerts and stuff. Because apparently there's, some secret meeting. I don't even know if it's true or if it's just people kind of grasping at straws. I have no idea. But that is also crazy. If I saw you in public, I'd have a Swiftie meltdown and frolic around. Sick. Proof that when Democrats get rich, no one says they should give up their millions, and when the public gets money, they aren't paying their fair share.
After. He's gonna marry her. He's gonna marry her.
Are you still looking at photos?
I'm sorry, what?
Tell me about the first time you saw me.
Taylor Swift is engaged. Am I hyperventilating in Swift Day? Oh, my Swift! No, we're in public. We need to calm down. Where's your wig at anyway? It's been snatched. You don't suppose. Here comes the Easter egg. She stopped doing secret sessions. I don't think we're going to be invited to the wedding. Yeah.
I hate this. I don't even think I understood a single thing that this man just said, but I hated all of that. I'm going to rewind it just out of hate. I need to focus. It's like I'm taking a test. Let me figure out if I can understand what he says.
Taylor Swift is engaged. I'm hyperventilating in Swift Day. Oh, my Swift!
Hyperventilating.
No, we're in public. We need to calm down. Where's your wig at anyway? It's been snatched. You don't suppose. Here comes the Easter egg. She stopped doing secret sessions. I don't think we're going to be invited to the wedding. Yeah, it's probably for the best.
I have no fucking idea what that guy said. He had captions and I couldn't understand it. My God.
You want to say hi?
I just want to say hi to Taylor Swift.
Oh, hi, Taylor. How you doing? I'd be surprised how many rock stars, pop stars.
Yeah, kind of cringe, but it's harmless. I mean, all of this is harmless. Let's be honest.
Okay,
Is that the lady from Shark Tank? I think it was. I think so. I cannot tell. I don't know who that is.
Emergency social media meeting.
The shared acting is the biggest indicator to my community. Yeah.
Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, they just got engaged.
Yeah.
But can we really talk?
Sure.
Fellas, what this means, shoot your shot. Immediately. Travis Kelce, he meets Taylor Swift. It's 2023. She's on her Eras tour. He's a superstar for the Kansas City Chiefs. He could be too egotistical to shoot a shot. He could be too proud to shoot a shot. Instead, he makes her a friendship bracelet with this number on it. Not only was it bold, it was kind of cute. But get this. She didn't respond. Were his feelings hurt? Sure. But did that stop him? Absolutely it did not.
Is this real? Is this how they met? I'm learning new things here. So she was on tour. He saw her at the show, probably met her backstage or something, and made her a friendship bracelet with his number on it. You know what? That's corny, but kind of cute. That's something I would do. But we're forgetting. This guy is saying, guys, shoot your shot. Make no mistake. This guy is a millionaire tens of times over. This isn't exactly the same thing. That's so weird. Is it weird? Okay, maybe I'm a little out of the loop, but that's I am horrible at approaching women. So handing someone a friendship bracelet, actually, now that you mention it, that would be kind of weird, huh? Especially if you've never met him before. That's kind of creepy. You guys might be right. I might have been I might have been like not thinking about it. See, that's my problem. I'll do something just out of the spur of the moment. And then I'll be thinking, then I'll like look back and I'll be like, that was really fucking weird, wasn't it? That was really fucking weird.
What did he do instead? He decided, you know what? I'm going to have my team reach out. Her team reaches out. His team reaches out. Next thing you know, engagement. Engagement, people.
So he had the Kansas City Chiefs reach out, like all of them, like the whole team, like the whole 50-man roster. They all reached out. Is that what happened? That's kind of crazy. She just got blown up by the whole Kansas City Chiefs. Like, hey, go on a date with Travis. Go on a date with Travis like 50 times. I know that's not actually what it meant, but I didn't know that's how they met. That's kind of crazy. No, if you know the girl, then sure. But if you never met them, that's true. That is a pretty strong first impression.
So the one thing we can learn from Travis and Taylor's engagement, fellas, look at me.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't be afraid to shoot your shot.
That is true. I don't agree with the whole meaning around it, but with me being in my old age of 26 now, I don't care anymore, man. I have learned to just say fuck it and go approach. I've been approaching women more and more, which I'm super nervous about because, you know, I'm afraid I'll end up on a TikTok and get lambasted if I do something creepy. I'm trying my hardest not to, but I'm also trying not to think about those things. But guys, shoot your shot. Jace, can you remove your hat for a second? I need to see your eyebrows. No, I'm balding. I'm okay. How's that? Is that good? How's that? I would do like the Rock thing where he lifts one eyebrow, but I can't do that. No, I can't do it. There's a reason I wear a hat, because I'm bald. Bald! It sucks, man. I'll probably shave it off within the next year. My eyes!
Hey, Charlotte. You didn't hear any news today? Taylor and Travis are getting married.
even the kid. Even the kid. Even the boy.
He asked her.
Dude, she's like 7. How does she even know what's going on? Dang, that's crazy. I know. You should never shave your beard. You were so smexy. I have to for work. If I didn't have my job I have right now, I'd grow it back in an instant. In 2 weeks you'd see me with my beard back. Let Keep sponsor you, dog. I'll take. If they could give me a fucking they could give me $5 and a high five, and I would take their sponsor. Like literally any sponsor.
They're getting married? I haven't heard anything all day.
Damn. She was very invested in this.
I would be the first to tell you.
Have these Cheez-Its?
Did you hear the boy? Did you hear the kid? The boy?
Hoping I would be the first to tell you.
Have these Cheez-Its?
Can I have these Cheez-Its? Can I have? He doesn't give a fuck. He kind of panned over to him, and he kind of like. He was like, what? And then the second the camera panned off, he was just, oh, jeez, it's all sick. I want Arthur Morgan to do things to me. I can't look at him for too long. That's true. That's peak man. I don't blame you there for a second.
Oh. 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 Oh, okay.
So Taylor
Is that her
Swift
actual
gets engaged
voice?
to her boyfriend Travis Kelce. I was just on a run the whole time. I'm listening to Reputation.
Dear God, we're 7 minutes in. Okay, I think I've had enough of Swifty. I wasn't even that much into this. I've been streaming for 35 minutes, and 30 of those minutes were about this. So I think I'm good. Long story short, I hope they have a happy marriage, and I will see you guys back in about 8 months whenever they break up, and they have a new album out, and it's gonna be great. I imagine. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Okay, so again, I don't have anything else really. Well, I do have. I have this movie. This kid's movie is about existentialism. This is about Surf's Up. I love Surf's Up. This is one of my favorite movies growing up. I wanted to watch this. And then the other one is Internet Anarchist. He's a pretty popular channel, and this one's about My 600-Pound Life. I've been getting recommended 600-Pound Life videos for the past like 2 weeks. And that I actually kind of find them really interesting. So I would be interested to watch both of these. Well, I don't know which one you guys might be wanting to watch. 30 minutes about Taylor Swift is about 29 minutes too much. No kidding. How about that motherfucker that stabbed the chick in the neck? No, I don't want to talk about that. That is crazy. Dude, I didn't see the full video, but that is the crazy, like, I don't know. Because my mind can't process doing something like that. The fact that a guy can just sit there on the bus, and then the first person that sits down in front of him, he just stabs in the dude. Crazy. That made me feel so bad, especially when you learn that the girl that died escaped from Ukraine, escaped from the war in Ukraine to come to America. Oh my God, dude, that is nuts. That's actually crazy. What if I sent you a horror series to watch on YouTube? Sure. If it's sure. I mean, the people on the train just let her bleed out. I didn't watch the full video, and I did wonder if the people around her helped. Because I couldn't. Obviously, it's hard to say what you would do in the moment, but I can't see myself not at least attempting to help. Crazy. That's crazy. Surf's Up, so gas. I know. Okay. Watch this. Okay, let me see. Is it long? 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay. This is from my mod. My mod, guys. My mod sent this to me, so I gotta watch it real quick. He shanked her and walked away and no one helped. Fucking crazy, dude. Fucking crazy. That's nuts. Alright, this is apparently scary.
Primary systems online.
Is that too loud?
Meeting sequence complete.
It's a series. Oh.
Emergency shutdown protocols disengaged.
Yo, Five Nights at Freddy's! Yo, where's Freddy?
Welcome to Civil USA Enhanced Access Operations. Please enter your clearance credentials. Error. These credentials are not.
Is this an analog? Is that what they call it? Analog horror?
Clearance credential requirement overridden. Administrator privileges.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Welcome back. Unknown user ID. What would you like to do? Accessing archival storage form. GB. Data extraction.
Fatal something.
Data extraction.
This looks like one of those things that used to be in Adult Swim. Like, whenever they used to come back from commercial breaks. Used to scare the hell out of me.
Data extraction. 80% complete. Data extraction complete.
Is there like something hidden? Am I supposed to be looking for something? Oh, okay. So, gotcha. So how long is it? Okay, there's 12 of them. The last one's 30. Oh my God, look how many there are. It is okay. It is called analog horror. Gotcha. Okay, that might be fun to do maybe another time. That don't get me wrong. That's not that. I'm in the mood for a good spook, you know. But maybe not right now. Maybe not right now. Okay. Turn the I should have turned the captions on. You're right. Did you see the guy that got wait, what the fuck did you just say? Do you see the guy that shot his head with a shotgun on a live stream? That shit was fucking... No, I did not see that. Is this the stuff that's going around right now? There is a reason. I almost never go on Twitter anymore because every time I go on Twitter, I see a death, and I don't like that. Same with Instagram. Why is Instagram even open? Oh, it's Taylor Swift thing. Whenever I go on Instagram, dog, I will see someone die, and I don't like it. Why would I want to watch someone die? You know? Maybe I stay away from that one. I don't want to see a guy get shot in the fucking head on a live stream. He did it right in front of the camera. You don't have to watch all of them, just the first few and see if you're interested. At least watch tape 2. Okay, I'll watch tape 2. Okay. You told me to turn on. Okay.
Mark my words, there is no good that can come from the pursuit
This is Wisconsin. Got snow on the side of the road.
Believe the words of the late brilliant Charles Spurgeon, who discussed this at length in a sermon all the way back.
So what does analog horror mean? Is it like, is it just low budget horror? Is it like VHS? Is it supposed to be all like VHS recordings and stuff?
By our Lord Jesus to pray. Do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one.
Is it like, is there supposed to be things in the background, or is it supposed to give you like an eerie feeling, maybe?
Very warily, therefore, should we endeavor to avoid temptation.
Endeavor, yo! From my hero! He's a hero! And a wife beater and abuser. Yeah, what's that thing that keeps falling? It's like VHS horror. Okay. Alright. Do people actually make these, or is it all like online? Or okay, so Blair Witch. Yeah, okay. Blair. That's. I thought it was something. Okay, gotcha. I've actually never seen Blair Witch. Oh my God! Hold on. Oh my God! Wait. There was a book series. Whenever I was a kid, like I was young. Oh my God. It was a scary book series. And hold on, let me go back. It was a scary book series. And at the end of each chapter, there would be a link to a video online. And this was like a long time ago. This is like I want to say 2011 or 12. And there would be a link to a video online. And it would be a video, and it would be like a horror. It was like you see ghosts and shit like that. Oh my God, I wish I knew what it was called. It was like Bones something. Oh my God, I would love to see that out, because there was a video. I read the book, and at the very end of one of the chapters, they're like going into like it. You know, it has the link for the for a hidden video. It's supposed to be hidden, like archives and stuff like that. And once you go to the video, there was one where they're looking at an abandoned house from a small distance, like maybe like 30, 40 feet, something like that. And you look into the window, and there's this like creepy ass like skeleton thing. I don't know. And it turns and looks at him, like looks at the camera. Looking back, obviously probably not that scary for a guy my age, but I know whenever I was younger, bro, chills everywhere. Like I remember getting goosebumps and just being so scared. Oh my God, I wish I knew what that was called. Let me see if I can find it. Scary book series with links to videos. No, I don't know. What's this book? What's that book? Let me see if I can find it. Skeleton Creek! I think that's what it... Yes!
Ryan?
This is exactly what I was talking about.
Will never be the same. Skeleton Creek
from New York Times best-selling author Patrick Carman is Ryan's story. The videos are Sarah's.
Dude, that's literally exactly what I remember right there. That was it in the window.
Ryan's story. The videos are Sarah.
Dude, oh my God. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. That is so nuts.
Together.
Oh, I can't believe I found it. How old is this? When did it come out? I got lost on a it says iTunes. That's how you know it's old. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. I went on a little bit of a side quest here. Oh, that's not good. I fucking hate this. I can't watch. I hate this kind of horror when anything just pop up out of nowhere. Jace, did you use AI for your YouTube profile pic? Yes and no. I had a picture and I put it. I was trying to just get a filter on it or something like that, and I said make it cartoony, and it popped out. So yes, I did, and I know that's bad, but it was better than the thing I had. But I was thinking about changing it because yeah, I know having AI stuff is kind of taboo. Yeah. I mean, if you're down to make a replacement, I'm down. Oh, hold on. Oh. Yes. How did people make these? The what? I'm sorry, the human spell? I think he's trying to speak. It's like trying to listen. Oh. No.
When we will come face to face with the devil himself, whether we intended to or not, dear believer.
This isn't really that super scary. Oh, it looks like there's a scary part coming up. Patience, everyone, patience. I can make you one for free. Sure. Definitely. Yeah, let me send me it and well, if you make one, I'll pay you for it for sure. But yeah, just let me know what kind of what kind of ideas you got.
Don't even know exists within themselves. The devil is gonna call to those depths, dear believer. And though you may tremble,
oh, I don't like that.
Beast, you should make it easier on
oh, I don't like that.
And accept what it is that he bestows upon you.
Oh. Ooh, I don't like this. No, I don't like this. It's giving me like a gut reaction, like a guttural, like, oh, that's so weird. I did not like that in the slightest. Okay, I wouldn't say it was scary. It's an ominous feeling, you know, and maybe I don't like that too much, but. Okay, there's 12 of these, and I watched the first 2. That might be a fun little rabbit hole to get into, especially when it starts, like, actually, it's supposed to build up and up. Yeah, that was, yeah, it got me stressed. I didn't like that. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. Now I have to, you know, now I can't wait to watch more of those in bed when it's, 3 a.m., the witching hour. Okay, so... which one should we watch next? The video about Surf's Up, one of my favorite movies. Sarika? Welcome. Hi, how are you? Hello. Surf's Up or My 600-Pound Life? What are we thinking here? Watch Surf's Up. Okay, guys. All right, Surf's Up. Okay. All right, you guys convinced me. I have no idea what this is about. I literally just saw Surf's Up in the thumbnail, and this movie, this kid's movie is about existentialism, and I love that idea. Let's watch.
Oh my gosh, this is so gross.
Great movie. So
as a
good.
Kid, I didn't love.
You didn't?
I was
Okay, let me hear him out.
entertained by the characters and fun scenes, but that was about the end of it. I didn't really understand the message of the film, and after rewatching it, I know why. This is a kids movie about existentialism. Now,
Okay, hold on. Let me go back. I know what
watching
existentialism
it,
is, but I
know
want to
why.
get a full
This is a kids movie about existentialism.
philosophical theory that approach which emphasizes the existence of the individual person as free and the responsible agent determining their own development through acts of their will. That is way more in depth than I thought. But Surf's Up is a good game on Steam. Is it a game on Steam? Let me see. Oh. Nice. I was hoping it was going to be actually the movie, but turn up the sound. Okay. Maybe it is. Okay. It's really loud for me, but maybe you guys can't hear it as good. It's a CS:GO skater. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I see a lot of videos about that. But Surf's Up, fantastic movie. I watched it like 2 years ago. Bro, it holds up so good. It also helps that it's got Jeff Bridges in it, and Jeff Bridges is like one of my favorite actors because he's in, not only is he in this movie, but he's also in The Big Lebowski, and I love The Big Lebowski. Okay, anyways.
Now, I know what you're thinking. How in the world could Surf's Up possibly be about existentialism? Well, I used to think that same thing, but after making this video, I was astonished with the similarities.
Existence precedes...
Originally, it was believed by ancient philosophers Plato and Aristotle that essence came before existence, essence being what makes an object it. For example, an eraser is only an eraser if it can erase. The shape, size, and color...
What? Okay, not a good start for me, okay? I'm a guy that's very straightforward. I have the hardest time looking at the deeper level of things. That has always been me. I have a very hard time looking past the surface. I've tried to get better, especially whenever a couple months ago I tried to do those movie reviews. I tried to do a little bit better at that, but very, very rough with me on that. So we're all learning new things here.
Are irrelevant, as long as it does the job it was made to do. They also believed humans have an essence bestowed by God, and we should live up to our essence because it's part of what it means to be a good person. This idea was later challenged by a man named John Paul Sartre, who believed it is our responsibility to create our...
One of those are looking the wrong way, I'm almost positive. I'm almost positive that his right eye is way off mark. Okay.
Our own essence,
Maybe
that
it's just
we
me.
decide our path in life. This concept removes the obstacle in front of human freedom, and with this way of thinking, there is no necessity for the existence of God.
I forgot how good this movie is. Look at that penguin. That's so good.
But how does this theory have any relation to the kids' film Surf's Up? An overarching subject in the film is how Cody needs to establish a sort of career for himself. Whether it be surfing or sorting fish, he must choose a path in life. And throughout this film, Cody is trying to find his purpose as he goes, living by the idea that existence does precede essence.
Lazy eye? That wasn't a lazy eye, dog. That eye was not only on his off day, but that eye was unemployed. That was not a lazy eye.
Despite this, Cody's mother and brother find his desire for going away strange and unusual, that he is trying to escape reality, as if there is a way of life he should adhere to. A way of life his mother and brother expect him to live, a much more essentialist view on life. Yet, Cody doesn't believe in this practice. He wants to do what makes him happy, and his family's lack of acceptance leaves him with a gnawing feeling of concern for whether or not he is doing the right thing. All he wants is to be recognized and supported. Cody just wants to be Cody, and he wishes people would just let him be himself.
Yeah.
Hey, Cody's just a bum. Cody's this, Cody's that, Cody's this.
I forgot the best thing about this movie. I'm trying to keep up with the existentialism thing, but the best thing about this movie, I forgot to tell you guys, the soundtrack. The soundtrack is this is probably one of the best. Hold on, I know we're getting off on a tangent again. It's so good. Let me. Hopefully, it has a list here. Dude, Drive by Incubus. India Sugar Ray. And Big Wave by Pearl Jam, bro. It's so good. You Give What You Give. You Get What You Give, sorry, by the New Radicals is one of my favorite fucking songs. It's so good. If I'm ever down and I need a pick me up song, it's this one. It's so good, man. I might actually look at this later. Okay, sorry. Let's get back.
Cody's me, bro. Let me be me. When is that gonna start?
In order to be acknowledged by others, Cody believes that winning the Big Z Memorial Surf-Off will make people finally take his path in life seriously. But John Paul Sartre would consider his decision to be living in bad faith. Bad faith is a psychological phenomenon where people act inauthentically by yielding to the external pressures of society, by adopting false values and rejecting their innate freedom as humans, the freedom and ability we are given to make choices for ourselves. In this case, Cody wants to win, but realistically, he wants to feel the freedom and happiness surfing brings him. Cody mentions that he's never won anything in his life, and he wants to feel like a winner.
I've never, won anything my whole life. Just once, I want to feel like a winner.
Although, it's clear...
God, the movie's so good, dude. Oh my God, that movie's so good. You know what I need to do? I need to watch the movie again. Like I said, it's been about 2 years. I know I kind of just said we're going to watch this, and I really am into it. But I need to watch it because I want to understand what this guy is saying, because I love learning new information about old movies that I really liked, but I haven't seen that movie in like 2 years. So I need to go back and watch it. Actually, it's probably shit. I think it was during lockdown. That's like that's 4 years ago. God damn. Fuck, I'm getting old. Okay, sorry, but I will watch this, and it looks good. 1.5 million views. Holy shit. Damn. Oh, there's a couple of them down here. I used to watch shit, what do you call that? Fuck, what is it called? It's called I don't know. Videos about movies. that's it. I used to watch videos about movies all the time. Like literally all the time. That's literally the only thing, cuz there was one point in time where I wanted to make movies. I even during I think I only ever told Radley this, but honestly, I'd rather you go on tangents about the movie than say that's crazy or this guy's so right. Yeah, I still do that. But I only ever told Radley this. During lockdown, I made a full 30-minute actual movie. I wrote it. I wrote a screenplay. It only starred me because I was alone in my apartment. And I tried my best with green screen and special effects. I have it completely done. It's, by the way, it's horrible because I'm not an actor, never have been, but I had creative juices flowing at the time, and I wanted to express myself, and I couldn't go outside because it was lockdown. Anyways, it's horrible, abysmal, but I wanted to be a filmmaker for like a year, like 2 years. I still do, really, because I love movies, but I just don't have that. I don't have that art. I don't have that eye. But man, movies in general are just so cool. I used to watch videos like this all the time. I used to work out to videos like this. I used to just put like a 2 hour or an hour long video about some movie I've never even seen before, and I used to just do that while I walk on the treadmill for like an hour. But sorry. Anyways, I got off on a tangent. I'm gonna watch this again some other day, but I really want to fully understand what he's talking about. So I need to rewatch Surf's Up. I wish you could do like a watch party, because that movie is just so good. But there's no way. So, okay. I think the last one we'll watch tonight. Oh, who was it? Mav? Mav wanted me to watch a Try Not to Laugh. We might do that later. That would be funny. Or like TikTok cringe. It's been a long time since I've done that. But for now, this is a 30-minute long video. We'll see about how much I watch about it. I didn't realize it was that long. But my 600-pound life's worst patient ever, Stephen Asante. Again, I think I've been on, like I said, a weight loss journey for like the past like 2 or 3 months. Really, I've said this before, so sorry if I'm retreading ground or whatever. But at my heaviest, I weighed about 350. I'm a bigger guy, right? 350 is still really big, but you also got to remember I'm 6'5", so my proportions are a little bit different. Anyways, right now I weigh about 292 is what I weighed this morning. I weighed 292, so I've lost well over 50 pounds. So, and my goal is to get down to 260, maybe even 250, but that's some other day. But yeah, to get down to 260, 270. So, it's watching these type of videos are kind of, what do you call it? They're encouraging for me, because I don't want to end up like the path I was on at one point, So that's why I kind of wanted to watch it. So, but let's just see. Internet Anarchist makes great videos, by the way.
Alleged mistreatment.
I was malnutrition. I was in the hospital. And he wanted me to get up? Seriously? I'm bleeding on the bed and you want...
Neglected mental health.
I feel so worthless, I think. I'd be better off in the ground.
And
That's
enabling food addiction. These are just...
I'm slowly losing weight. Do you got any tips? I'm not really the person to ask, because while I have been losing weight, it took me like a year and a half to lose that 50 pounds. And it's not like I was huge, right? If you want like I guess the way I've been losing weight, every Sunday for the past especially the past 2.5, 3 months, every Sunday I go to Walmart and I buy a big old thing, 3 big old things of chicken, which is about 15 pounds, and I cook it, and that's my meals that's every single meal. So the number one thing, 2 things really that helped me lose about 50 pounds is I learned how to read a nutritional label, which I already knew how to do, but I didn't really understand like the full grasp of it. And I learned how to meal prep. And then I forced myself to go to the gym. Right now, I've kind of been slacking, I'm not going to lie, the past couple of weeks. But usually I try to go to the gym between 4 and 5 times a week. So usually I try to go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. I have a plan. See, the thing is, I'm not just trying to lose weight. I'm also trying to maintain my muscle. And I'm a relatively strong guy, right? I always have been. So if I just completely stopped eating, I could lose weight fast, but I'd also be losing my muscle fast. So that's why I'm on a high protein diet with all the chicken, and I also mix in vegetables, greens. I also have a protein drink I drink at the end of every workout. So I'm trying to lose the fat, but keep the muscle. And doing both of those at the same time is a little rough. But yeah, so that's, I guess if I had to say any tips on losing weight, meal prep, and maybe just try to get a little bit more exercise. But again, I am by no means like a specialist at all. So here's how to lose weight every Sunday: buy a shit ton of chicken. That's true. Granted, like I said, I'm trying to gain muscle and lose weight at the same time. So if you're just trying to lose weight, I'm not 100% sure, because what I used to do, again, sorry, I'm gonna keep going on these tangents. We're 22 seconds in the video. I've probably been talking for 10 minutes, but generally, generally every Sunday, like I said, I make my food and everything like that. But what I did before, I went to supplement superstores, and the guy told me I was doing everything wrong. And plus ChatGPT also told me I was doing something wrong. I was eating 1,500 calories a day every day I was eating 1,500 calories a day every day, and I was losing weight. I was losing a lot of weight until I plateaued at right around like 305. And then I realized I was getting so weak. I was getting so weak. I was losing all my strength. Not only that, I was super tired. So essentially what I'm saying is I was under eating. I was eating 1,500 calories, and I'm a big guy. The average person should be eating about 2,000 calories a day. I'm like double the average person. I should be eating like 3,500 calories a day, and I was eating 1,500. So not only was I drastically under eating, but my body went into like an emergency mode. So it was feeding off my muscles and also fat, but mostly my muscles. That's why I was getting so weak. And so once I told the guy at Supplement Superstores that, he was like, "Dog, start eating. Eat food, please." And so he was the one who told me, like, dude, just start eating protein. Get like 3, maybe 4 meals a day. Yeah, he even made like, he's a really great guy at Supplement Superstores. He gave me a decent protein powder I use post workout, and then he even made me like a workout list, which I've been following pretty good. So I've never weighed more than 150. I'm 5'9". That's healthy. That's a healthy weight. Yeah, I was not healthy. I was not healthy. Eat 1 chicken every day. No, I eat my chicken breasts here. You know what? I can even show you guys real quick. Hold on 1 second. I know I'm getting off on a tangent. Sorry. If you guys didn't know, I'm in my kitchen. So it's a quick walk. It's a quick walk. This is what I make. That's all chicken. And this thing was not only packed up to here, I had to get 2 boxes. So that's all chicken. And I'm supposed to eat 4 a day, but I've been eating 3 a day. So that's about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of chicken every day. Which is a lot. That's a lot. Not a lot of people. Not everyone should be eating like that. But that's a lot of. It's a good. I'm supposed to be eating about 300 grams of protein. So I have to eat a lot. Which is ironic because whenever I first started working out, I was trying to eat as little as possible. So yeah, that should do what's happening to me. But I don't understand. I don't undereat. I've been gaining weight. He's gonna pop a boob. He's gonna pop a boob out. Like I said, I'm by no means any kind of. I was doing the wrong thing for a long time, and then I just went to Supplement Superstores and I started doing what the guy told me to do. That's it. So how tall? I'm 6'5". So yeah, I'm a little bit of a lanky guy. So sorry, I went on a huge tangent there.
Some of the many accusations that have surfaced against the producers of My 600 Pound Life over the years, all of which I covered in my previous video on the show in great detail. How a show meant to improve lives has allegedly left many worse off. That said, there's one aspect of the show that most people agree is almost always positive, and that's its host, Dr. Now.
This guy is so goofy. I haven't, I've only watched, like, I don't like to watch My 600 Pound Life, the actual show. I like to watch videos about the show. As a matter of fact, this guy, Big Craig, this is the guy I've been watching a lot.
After gaining...
He does almost the exact same format as Internet Anarchist, but he just does it about these 600 Pound Life guys. And I've been watching a couple of them anyways. And, wow. Some of these guys are big, but this guy is he's always so funny and so goofy. I love this guy. Jace, can I have some of your height? Take a little bit of your legs or some. Yeah, I guess I could spare a couple of inches, but I've always said if I could sacrifice 3 of my inches from my height and put it into my wiener, I'd sign that contract any day of the week. You know, if the devil said, "Hey, I'll make you 6'2", and you get a 4-inch wiener," I'd be like, nice. Where do I sign?
Motivated you are to change your eating habit?
I'm very motivated.
No matter how difficult of a situation he's presented with, he stays patient and almost always finds ways to help the contestants.
That's true. This guy has the patience of a saint. I don't know if you guys have ever seen My 600 Pound Life, but this guy, voice crack. This guy is like actually absurdly patient. there are so many times where I watch these videos, the guy that uploads them at least, and I'm just like, okay, you're on your own. Okay, screw you if you're not going to do your own thing. We're trying our ass off. He never does that. He has never like exploded on anyone. And he has every right to with some of the stuff that these people have been saying.
However, there are times when even Dr. Now's expertise isn't.
I've seen a corn video where the guy has a silicone implant on his wiener, and all the comments were making fun of it. I've seen a corn video where a guy has a silicone implant on his wiener. That is rough. That is rough. Like an extender clip. He's got an extended mag on his wiener. That is rough. I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. No, I'm not going to say it. Never mind.
Enough to stop a patient from catastrophic self-destruction.
TMI.
You know you're not doing what you need. You miss all your psychotherapy appointments. And then you
This
come here
girl's
pretending there is a
I've seen
serious
this
issue to avoid facing the fact that you gain.
Okay, here. I think I figured it out. What if I turn this up and then I turn this down because it's really loud to me.
Because you know you are overeating.
Okay, I think that's better.
But for some reason you think if you just hold to your lie, then maybe all these issues just magically will go away and you will lose weight.
But even among difficult patients, there's one that's pushed Dr. Now to his absolute limit, leaving him with no choice but to give up on him completely.
Take him back.
Hi, I'm the internet and but to give up on him completely.
Wow. I have never seen that angle before. That is wacky. That's crazy. See, here's the thing. I don't want to be rude. I don't want to make fun. But on the flip side, that's kind of funny. Okay.
Take him back.
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we're diving into why you aren't yet subscribed to my channel despite watching multiple of my videos.
I am.
Just kidding. We're diving into the sad case of Stephen Asante, who's widely considered my 600-pound life's worst contestant ever. How he became one of the very few patients to ever get rejected by Dr. Now, and how he almost caused his brother's death through his actions. Stephen Asante and his brother Justin found their way onto my 600-pound life in quite the unusual way, because just a few days earlier, Stephen had made national news by getting kicked out from a hospital for trying to sneak pizza into his room while on a weight loss program.
If that's not the most realistic thing I've ever heard. It's trying to sneaking pizza in when you're on a hardcore diet. That's a rite of passage. That's a rite of passage. You have to do. Everyone's going to experience that at some point. Hell, I do that. Not with pizza. My biggest vice is Taco Bell. Yeah, I have to fight every demon in my heart and head to not get Taco Bell every weekend. Honestly, I love his vids, but his editing and voices are so annoying. He does kind of have a strange voice. But I do like the editing. Editing's very visual, eye-catching.
This already showed his lack of seriousness towards getting healthier, which carried over into the show from right the beginning of the first episode, as he was already craving food an hour after starting his trip to the show's headquarters.
Hello? What?
Excuse me, I want to get something to eat.
Do me a favor. Save the minutes. Quit calling me.
Okay, don't forget. Yeah, bye.
I will forget. Bye.
This trend continued, with Stephen asking for food about every 2 hours or so, going as far.
At least he's eating Subway. Everyone knows Subway is healthy. That's the one healthy fast food place. Everyone knows that. I mean, look at... Oh, shit, I guess I can't say that anymore, can I? I was going to say, look at Jared Fogle. No more. Can't say that. Nope. Yeah, we don't talk about him anymore. You can't deny, though, the guy lost weight. He did lose weight. YouTube accent, yeah, he does have a YouTube accent. The one thing that's always funny about internet anarchists is that he always goes, however, However, you'll hear him say it like 6 times in this video. However, never had Taco Bell, you are missing out. Not only like you're just missing out on life. Taco Bell is life. If you've never had a crunch wrap, if you've never had, even right now, their street tacos, they're good. They're just delicious and a great deal. The $9 Lux box is the one thing keeping me like close to 300 pounds.
Ours to demand.
And God forbid you go get one of those Cinnabon bites. Oh my fucking God! Everyone knows that everyone knows like the Baja Blast. I'm not even a huge fan of the Baja Blast, but they got the Baja Blast. I work with Mexicans. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
They stop at every restaurant they passed. And whenever his father tried to ignore his request, Stephen would immediately begin guilt-tripping him with threats of physical harm.
Oh,
physical harm.
I'm feeling very weak. And if something happens to me, you're gonna be very sorry.
This was the first viewers saw of the manipulative side of Stephen, something that stayed with him throughout the show. In the meantime, things took another...
Hey, I appreciate that, dogs. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, here you go, buddy. Here you go. Everyone that joins gets a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Come on, put out your hand. Put out your hand. There you go. There you go. Don't spend it all in one place. Good to see you, dogs. Thanks for the happy birthday.
Strange turn when they finally arrived at the show's location, because not long after, Justin made his father go back to Rhode Island with him, leaving Stephen on his own.
Bye to your brother.
How heavy is this guy? This guy looks way bigger than 600. Both of those guys, my lord. Both of these guys, that's crazy. At least this guy can walk.
Bye.
You remember those 1,000-pound sisters? The 2 people that were on that TLC. That's TLC, right? TLC show. That's crazy. These are 1,000-pound. Shit, they're probably more. I don't know.
I just want to get as far away from him as possible right now.
This behavior from Justin was already raising a red flag about his relationship with Stephen, but we'll get to that later. For now, Stephen was settled into his new hospital bed, and to everyone's surprise, he was actually listening to Dr. Now and the hospital staff.
It's hard, but it feels good to do what I'm supposed to be doing. So for the most part, I'm feeling really good.
He even stuck to his 1,000 calorie diet for a whole 2 months,
Tammy lost
despite
everything.
his slight...
I remember seeing a picture of them not too long ago. Pound Sisters Now. Wow, good for her. And she was the one that was kind of wow. Oh my, don't get me wrong, they look like they look like Elden Ring bosses, but congratulations, that's a huge accomplishment. Look how big she was at one point. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Good for her. And most of that's just extra skin. Good for her. That is nuts. Over the span of 5 years. Wow. It's more like 500-pound sisters now. Tammy is 200. What about the other one? This one here. I don't see any picture. Even there, she does not look that big in that picture. Good for her. Good for both of them. I heard that they're kind of trashy people, though. Like I heard they tried to do a couple scams and whatnot, and also tried to raise money for like a fake funeral or something. I don't know, but either way, you can't deny that they lost weight. Hey, why I'm not number one? Tammy was the one who people were betting on was going to die first. Yeah, no kidding. Amy is going to jail. I think you're right. I think you're right about that. I remember hearing something about jail time. I can't quite remember now. What was her name? Amy Jail. Funny. Please guilty to 2 counts of drug possession. Okay, that's what it is. At the Tennessee Zoo. Nice. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Oh, that's recent too. That's only about 8 months ago. But okay. Well, at the very least, they lost weight. A lot of weight. So congratulations to the both of them, especially Tammy. It looks like she was always the mess. She was the one who was confrontational and, you know, all that stuff. So it looks like she really turned her life around. Good for them.
Entitled personality, he seemed to be determined to work on himself and get better. Unfortunately, that honeymoon period didn't last long, because in his 3rd month, Steven started making the hospital staff's lives a living hell. He'd press the call button every 15 minutes, requesting for a nurse to bring him his food.
I get frustrated sometimes. That's what's going on. Yeah. I'm not trying to be mean. Trust me, I'm not.
I'll be okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Inject him with more pain medication.
I am calling for the nurse. I need to inform her with something. I'm calling for my pain.
Dude, look at that. That is a crazy build. That is a nutty build, man. That is kind of crazy. Because I don't want to be too mean, because I think most of this is like a mental problem, not I mean, obviously it's a symptom of a mental issue. That's my thought on this. But wow, that is quite the body there.
These people are really, really, really getting on my last nerve.
Or other random tasks that he was fully capable of doing himself.
I need somebody in my room immediately. I have been waiting. I want this light off.
And when they
realistically, if you punch him in the fucking face, what is he going to do about it? Aside from probably just absorb it. You know, it would probably, what would happen is you probably try to punch him in the face and the kinetic energy would get absorbed and it would go like all the way around his body. And then just like Kung Fu Panda, just like Po, eventually it'll make like 6 circles around his fat and eventually go back up into his fist and boom, it'll come right back. All the kinetic energy will just swirl around. This is what people think Queso looks like. Queso's not even that. Realistically, Queso and me probably have the same body. You know, I realistically, we're probably somewhat similar because I've seen him like on like Jinxie's stream and stuff like that. I don't really watch streams, but clips of it, you know, he's not a huge guy, you know, he's not overly fat.
Wouldn't respond immediately. He'd lash out by berating the
heavy,
nurses.
but he's not like
they took my
obese.
tray somewhere because my table's a mess in my yard. Is my tray still out there?
Yeah, I think I saw it in the...
Ugh, having the piss jar right there is also disgusting. I would never work in a hospital, dude. I couldn't do it. Look at that. Look at that fucking color. Look at that fucking color. That's darker than orange juice. Someone get this man some water. Inject him with some water right into the veins.
Station.
What the hell? This is so annoying.
Screaming out in anger.
Damn it! Are they serious?
And worst of all, by spilling his urine container.
People call Jinxie fat too? How? Jinxie weighs like 110 pounds. He's I don't even know. I would have no idea. He looks like your standard he looks like your standard autistic streamer, bro. And I mean that with love. I find him super funny. I never watched any of his streams, but the clips I see are hilarious. This is more like it. Hell yeah. Okay.
I hit that by an accident because I...
Maybe it's forbidden orange juice. His Discord server tag is fat. Is it really?
I don't feel good, you know what I'm saying? You know that.
I never seen any patient like Steven. He asking for pain medicine every 15 minutes and then he spilled urine on the floor.
Fortunately.
Don't like that. Oh, all right. Realistically, look at that. Look at the fucking spilled piss. That nasty ass orange juice pee is on the floor and that count. Oh my God. Realistically, just closed the door and unplug the things, what could he do? He would have to sit there, and then you feed him once. You feed him 3 times a day. Is it unethical? Yes. Is it what he needs? Yes. You know. He is. My ex showed him to me. Ex gone. Jinxie is forever. I don't watch Jinxie streams, but I do. He is a very entertaining guy.
Fortunately, it didn't take long for Dr. Now to catch wind of what was going on.
We're starting to develop some issues with Stephen. Over the past month, a lot of his pathological.
Why are all 3 of the minions there? Why it's Stuart, Bob. Fuck, I can't remember the third one. Why does he have? Why does he have the? That's what I'm saying. This is not a mentally well person. He does. I know that he needs problems with his weight, but he needs problem with his brain first. Oh God, there is no way this is a healthy-minded person when he's covered with 3 minions. There's no way.
Behavior started to come
Kevin,
out.
Bob, and Stuart. I remembered. I didn't have to look it up.
Staff,
I remembered.
And he expected everybody to wait on him hand and foot.
Resulting in him kicking out Stephen from the hospital until he fixed his behavior.
Stephen, what's going on with your behavior? You got a whole host of complaints from the nurses that you need to change your behavior. You haven't.
I know that, and I apologize for it.
Apology mean nothing. So you're done here.
This could have been a wake-up call.
What? He already threw him out? He said, "You're done here? That's it?" Well, hey. Maybe this is actually a happy ending.
For Stephen to become...
Wait, hold on. Maybe... Was that just a
warning? I know that, and I apologize for it.
Apology mean nothing. So you're done here.
This
he said, yeah, so you're done here. Maybe, I don't know how this is going to go.
Could have been a wake-up call for Stephen to become a better person, but he decided to double down instead. He was now living in a new apartment that his father Steve rented out for him, and the first interaction viewers saw of the reunited father-son duo was Stephen asking Steve to get him pizza.
Give me your phone and get the number.
For what?
That's interesting. What would they blur out right there? Is it just because his legs look gross, or does he have his thing dangling? I'm curious.
For what?
Pizza.
Oh my God.
However, his relapse into food addiction paled in comparison to what he did to his new caretaker, Princess. Things seemed fine at first. They were getting along, and Princess was actually looking forward to helping Stephen with his weight.
Holy shit! Those are his legs? My lord. Dude, what the fuck? That is... I've never seen him that big before, dude. Oh my God. That leg is the same size as my torso, dog. And I'm fat as hell. Holy sh... I've never seen him that big. No wonder they were blurring it. Actually, that reminds me. Hold on. I don't know if I can actually show this. You guys know who Mate Canyon is? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Look at this. He makes these prosthetics that he wears around in public, and he records people's reactions to them. Oh my God, they're so disgusting. Oh my God, they're so nasty. It's legitimately what it looks like. Oh my God, it's so gross. I can't imagine seeing that in public, bro. I would actually lose my mind. Look at it. Look how much he had to cut up the Crocs. God, it's disgusting. That is so gross. It fits his brand though. His brand is just disgusting. By the way, Meat Canyon. I know he makes those. Everyone knows his animations that he does, but oh my God, I just realized what was on my screen. Yeah, I just realized. Be careful, the PNR pick. Thank you. I just realized. But everyone knows Meat Canyon for his animations, but if you don't know his Papa Meat channel, literally probably the best channel on YouTube for me. Yeah, this channel is like literally S tier comedy. It's so good. Maybe we'll watch one of those videos.
I've been taking care of Stephen for a month now. And he can be a handful at times, but I like challenges, and he is a challenge.
He even managed to lose 107 pounds with her help.
Wow. Hey, congrats. 107 pounds. Think, but that's the same size as like a small woman. Like not even a small, just, well, you know, like a smaller sized woman. Not it's just crazy. That's crazy. That's my overall
lost,
goal.
over 100 pounds.
But just like his time in the hospital, Steven's cooperative.
Wow. So he weighed 624 right there after losing 107 pounds. So yeah, he was well into the 700s. That's crazy.
Phase didn't last long, because just 2 months later, he started missing multiple appointments with Dr. Now. And when Princess went over to check on him, she was shocked to see the apartment completely empty.
I'm coming. Have it your way.
Huh.
Well, Steven.
We couldn't have ran off.
Okay, Steven Asante is not here.
Apparently, Steven had been sneaking off to different hospitals to get his hands on pain meds, since, as it turned out, he was completely addicted to them.
I don't want to hear about your guilt. So you miss your...
Bro's actually me. That's me right there. The top of his head. That's me. That's me. That's me. Take a good long look. It's right there. You can see it. Me and him are twinning. Yeah. Yeah. That'll be me in 6 months. Call it. Oh, that is crazy. I saw that in the thumbnail, his hair, and I thought it was like just the color of his hair. I thought he dyed his hair, but nope, that's just thinning. Crazy. The fact that he lost more than half of what my goal is 130. Yeah, that is crazy. Wait, the fact he lost more than half of what my goal is 130. Your goal is 130 pounds? Or, oh, I got you. Okay, yeah. That is crazy.
Your doctor's appointment, and you are abusing your pain medication and going to all these hospitals. Why you doing that?
I shouldn't.
And we have discovered you have done this about 20 times this past month.
20 times?
Do you know how dangerous it is?
For
you
pain
need to
meds?
stop that.
Yeah.
This is time right now to stop all that.
This relapse also caused him to retain over 83 pounds. But
Wow.
despite all of that, Dr. Now was still willing to give Steve...
So he lost 107 and then gained back to 83, or gained back 83. That's crazy. Think about the crazy thing about that is, think about how much 83 pounds is to gain that back. Because you got to think, if you eat an entire pizza, let's say, like an entire pizza from Domino's weighs like what? 4 pounds, maybe. Probably. Wait, hold on. Whoa, I'm way off base. The average pizza from like Domino's weighs like 2 pounds, right? And assuming that all of that, if you assume that every single morsel of that pizza is getting absorbed into his body, that's like 40 pizzas worth, you know? And it's not, because obviously, you know, your body takes what it needs to and then discards the rest. But like, I think about that. That takes effort. That takes an actual conscious effort to gain that back. That is crazy.
Even another chance. This time, he had to lose 60 pounds in the next month if he wanted to qualify for weight loss surgery. Steven, however, was more concerned with getting more pain meds.
I had to come here to get my pain meds.
What is happening to his hair? His hair was not like that at the beginning of the video, was it? This is just in the past couple weeks or a couple months. I know I didn't see that right.
Meds.
My man has riz. What can I say? He's putting the moves on. You know, it might be a shot from space, but he's taking a shot.
I gotta find another way to get my pain meds.
Oh, God.
There's other ways, but if you're trying to buy it on the computer, you can be buying from a cop or something, though. Like, you don't even know.
It cost your burn.
Princess did the right thing and reported it all to Dr. Now, who was disappointed.
look. All I'm saying is this: literally lock the door and just open it 3 days a week. Like, or sorry, 3 times. 3 days a week. Open it 3 days. 3 times a day. Dear Lord. Open it for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Give him the exact same portion size. Is he gonna be in pain? Is he gonna be drastically like, undernourished? Perhaps. His body's got to start using that fat. Almost spilled my drink. His body's got to start using that fat. It's got to start using that fat, dude. He's got. I'm just saying. I know it's inhumane. I know you're not supposed to do it. Just lock the door, unplug all the things, and then if you hear him fall, then go in, because he's probably tried to go open the door or something.
To say the least.
Put him in a room, preferably with bars, right? Put him in a room, and then you can put bars on one wall, and then so you can have like constant access to him. You can see him constantly, and then maybe have a little slit in the wall with bars where you can give him food. You can slide him food. And then that's how you feed him. But then he can't leave. I wish there was a place like that he could go to do that. Damn. Hey, no, that's a good idea. Maybe I'll log that one away. Maybe I can get back into it somewhere. I have to lose 40 pounds to qualify for the surgery. This is crazy. 40. I mean, hey, that's definitely doable. You can definitely do that. 3 days a week. 3 days a week is good. What do you mean? You're right. He's not going to starve. There's no way he can starve because his body will start using the stored fat. Now, obviously, he's got to eat. He can't just not eat. But like, and plus, look, I know it's not a realistic way to solve this problem, but you can't deny that there would be results.
What here's the situation. This is the end of your road for now.
Okay. But in the end, recognizing that he had an addiction, he decided to give Steven yet another opportunity at redemption. On one condition, Steven had to check himself into a detox center for 7 days. So
okay, so I keep pausing, I'm sorry. But, wow, we're only 9 minutes in. Maybe I should stop yapping. I'm going to let it keep going.
He could overcome his painkiller addiction and get back on the weight loss program. Steven reluctantly accepted and was transferred to a new facility and put on detox medication. But once again, the same self-destructive cycle that had haunted his entire weight loss journey came back in full force. Because just 4 days into the rehab program, he started begging the staff to increase his detox medication. And when that didn't work, he called his father in a fit of rage, only to blatantly lie about how he was being treated.
I want to go home from this place. Okay?
Oh.
Steven, calm down. They're treating me like a criminal. You have to calm down.
Treat him like a criminal. Okay, all I'm saying is is it inhumane? Yes. Would you find the results you're looking for? Yes. Yes, you would. It's bordering on that line between like, do you want results? Do you care how you get the results? Yap more. The thing I was going to yap about is that he's addicted to painkillers, right? And I tore my ACL when I was younger, right? When I was 18, as soon as I got into college to play football, naturally. But I ended up tearing my ACL, and they had prescribed me oxycodone, I believe. I think that's right. And they said, take it whenever you feel pain. And I believe that was the same thing that, let me double check this before I say anything. I believe that's what Brett Favre, was it it was oxycodone. Yeah, oxycodone. He had an addiction to, the painkillers. And I had oxycodone, the same thing that he was addicted to. And I know how addictive those can be. So I intentionally, they gave me a big old bottle. By the way, I didn't ask for it, but they just gave me a big old bottle of oxycodone. Like this thing was like, I think it was a 60 count bottle of pills. And like, I think throughout my entire recovery, I think I took 3 because like there was one night where I just could not sleep. My like I literally could feel like the pulsating pain, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll take one. No, it was gone. But I intentionally tried not to take them, not because I really think I would get like addicted. I'm not the only thing I'm really addicted to is fucking Taco Bell. But I don't think I would actually get addicted, but I didn't want to even take the chance. And so the whole reason of me saying that is just because I know there's some people who get really addicted to painkillers. Hell, whenever I was in college, and like it's the same story, everyone knew that I had torn my ACL and I was going through recovery, and I had people like on the football team, on this college football team. They would come up to me and say, "Hey, do you have any of those pills?" And I was like, "Yeah, they gave me painkillers." And I would have people say, "Hey, do you mind giving me one, or can I buy one from you?" And I was like, obviously, I'm like, no, because that's fucking drug dealing, you know? Like, no, obviously I'm not gonna do that. But I had like, no joke, like I probably had like 5 different people on the football team asked to buy my pills. And whenever I was fully recovered, it took me a long time. It took me like 8 months to fully recover to get my strength back and everything. Whenever I was fully done, I had a guy come up and straight up said, "Hey, I'll give you $400 for the rest of the pills that you have." And I was like, dude, no, I'm not going to sell you pills. Because if by chance he just goes back and just downs them all, I'm screwed. And not only that, but I just don't want to feed this guy's, addiction or whatever. Not even an addiction. I don't even think he had anything. But just the fact that I was in a position where people were literally coming up to me in broad daylight, and just say, "Hey, can I buy your pills?" I was like, no, what the fuck? No. And so eventually I had to turn them back into I turned them back into to the pharmacy, or like they have like a safe disposal kit or something like that. And I was like, I don't even want to hold on to them because I'm afraid someone's going to break into my room and try to take them from me. And I wasn't going to take them. I kind of wish I still had them, because every now and then I have pain in my back all the time. I wish I had some, but, yeah, it was that was the weirdest experience throughout college, about these guys that just wanted my pain meds. It's crazy. I took Metamucil, when I had my kidney stone. I almost got addicted. I could feel it. Really? I think I've heard of that one. Oh, you had a kidney stone? That sucks. Kidney stones are like number one big fear of mine. I do not want to be pissing out rocks, dude. That is not good for me. Real quick, I'm going to get a refill of tea. Okay. All right, let's continue.
I'm not an animal. I'm depressed now.
You are depressed, and I understand it, but you're also just mentally unwell. That's why it's like, maybe, would therapy even really work for a guy? You got to think, bigger people like that are generally more selfish than other people. I don't know if that's a controversial take, but I feel like it is. Maybe not. Maybe that's a out-of-pocket thing to say, but like, maybe it's just because my only real experience with people that are this size is this show, so maybe I just see the worst of it. But I feel like they just need more mental help than anything else. It's a German drug. It's not allowed, but since the fam's from Brazil, they bring a pack for my dad. Hospital didn't give me any opioids or painkiller. Really, they didn't? They didn't give you any painkillers for kidney stones? Fuck that. I would be on my hands and knees, dog. When it comes to pissing out rocks, I'm taking everything they could possibly offer me. Which I'm gonna end up having a kidney stone. I can already tell. The amount of salt I ingest, the amount of sodium I ingest, and the amount of water I drink is not up to par. I need to start drinking more water.
Stop acting like this. I'm going to hang up if you don't calm down.
I'm very sad, and I'm exhausted, and I'm trying to succeed, but I can't do it here. I can't do it!
Freak out all you want. You're not getting any more drugs.
Big thumbs up for the dad there. Huge thumbs up for the dad. That was crazy. Good for him. Not everyone can do that. A lot of people would have broken down right there and, I gave him whatever he wanted. But I'm glad to hear the dad was steadfast. Because there's a lot of episodes. I'm sorry. There's a lot of episodes of My 600-Pound Life where their significant other or their parents or whatever, their siblings, they'll sneak in food, right? They'll sneak in food. They'll sneak in like a burger, or a pizza, something like that. And then, oh, why am I not losing weight, right? But good for him. Good for the dad. Nope, just nausea stuff. Something to make the tube bigger. They have something to make the tube bigger. That's good. That's good. Yeah, because that's... I can't imagine that. Like, dude, just if you could knock me out and then go in there surgically, do it, because I do not want to piss out rocks. God, no, I don't.
This is the devil's playground.
Fortunately, this time, Steve Sr. stood his ground, forcing Steven to complete the detox program. With the substances out of his system, both Dr. Now and Princess were hopeful that Steven could get back on his diet, just so he could lose enough weight to get his surgery. Unfortunately, they couldn't have been more wrong, because when Steven returned to his apartment, the first thing he did was scream at Princess for not dropping off his detox medicine.
Princess didn't drop it off like she said. How does anyone expect me to do this if I don't have what I need? I'm gonna tell her just how...
Is he balding or not? Is he balding or not? Is that... Because that is a full head of hair right there. He's even got a clean line. Here I thought I was spectating my bald brother, but not anymore.
Unacceptable this is, and how disappointed I am.
Princess had done nothing but try and help Steven maintain a healthy diet, so for her, this outburst became the final straw.
His mood swings are worse than ever, and his behaviors particularly unacceptable towards me. So I'm no longer going to be treating him after today.
And instead of accepting her decision, he decided to act like a man-child instead. He locked her out when she returned to pick up the TV he was renting from Princess's care company, and even called the cops on her.
Please tell me what the cops would do. Officers, she will not treat me anymore. I know this guy is mentally unwell, but it also borders on pure stupidity. Okay, I say he got Keeps. That's true. Yeah, Keeps sponsor me. Hey, my line is open anytime. Give me a call. I will accept $5 and a crisp high five. And you can have an ad right here, just right here, just Keeps right there. And then yeah, maybe send me like whatever hair stuff you gave this guy.
I need a police officer here immediately, please. My personal care attendant here bought me a TV, okay? She bought it as a gift for me, and now she's trying to take it away from me. She's mad that she's losing her job. It ain't my problem she didn't do her job. Who is it?
Me.
I'm instructed not to let you in yet until the police get here.
Till the police get here?
Yeah, Princess is trying to get in the house. What do I do?
What?
The TV's not...
That is wild. So is that true or is that just a lie? Does she even care about the TV? I doubt it. I doubt she even cares about the TV. He is just such a vindictive asshole. God damn. I'm actually pissed.
Not being taken out until we see the proof.
Okay, well, no problem. I'll wait till they get here.
You want to wait?
Of course, because that TV coming with me.
Luckily, Princess managed to get away scot-free. As for Steven, his problems were only getting worse, so Dr. Now gave him one final ultimatum.
Allow you to get back in the program again.
He's got like one or two words that just stick out like a sore thumb. Ultimatum.
Dr. Now gave him one final ultimatum.
Allow you to get back in the program again, because if you don't start to address your weight now, you're going to die.
See, look at his hair. His hair is in a completely different state of mind. It's like he can will it to bald and to regrow. Maybe this man is more. Maybe this man has higher mental powers than I can even dream of, because he is literally willing his hair to grow.
And right now, there's a toss-up between your pain medication killing you or your weight. So you want to do this or not?
Yeah.
Okay, then I expect you to be on your best behavior. All right, see you later.
Okay.
If there was ever a wake-up call Steven needed to listen to, this was it. Sadly, his addiction...
He wants everything immediately. Maybe you should get some help immediately. Maybe it's the lighting. Maybe it is the lighting. I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, obviously I'm not any kind of expert in any kind of field. Put this guy in a room and forget about it for a week. Thoughts? What's the worst that could happen? Realistically, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, fine. We feed him. We feed him every now and then. Okay, I know. I'm a broken record. It's inhumane. It's against a lot of laws. Might even be false imprisonment. He would lose 80 pounds in that 1 week. Because you got to think, he'll start to panic, right? He'll start to panic, and he'll start to maybe even try to walk towards the door. And maybe when he inevitably falls down, he'll try to shimmy and shake. You know what that's called? That's called exercise. You know what that's called? That's called burning calories. Feed him every week, 1 day a week. I'm just saying, if he's on the ground, he'll start doing this. You know what that is? That's moving. Just saying, it's a foolproof plan.
Addiction to substances was just too strong for him to resist, with him even going as far as staging accidents to get the fix he so desperately craved.
Oh my God! Oh my God! You should be okay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go up a little bit of a curb here. I want you to get hurt. Oh! Oh! Hold it. Ah! Oh!
Okay, realistically, what the fuck are they doing? Realistically, that was a horrid idea. Now, he might have jumped off if he could manage, but I can see how that would hurt him. He's got 400-pound legs, you know, and those things are slipping off.
Oh! Oh! Hold it. Ah! Oh!
And to make matters worse, he was another 20 pounds heavier on his next walk.
Whoo! Oh no. That's actually crazy. Because he was down to 624, right? So he's at 750 pounds. That's heavier than when he started. That's crazy. That's nuts.
Weigh in. At this point, Steven's weight loss journey had become a cycle of making progress, relapsing, and then gaining the weight he'd lost all over again. Even Dr. Now, who had been more patient with Steven than arguably any of his other contestants, was starting to see him as a lost cause. But before giving up on him completely, Dr. Now decided to motivate him in a, shall we say, unique way.
Let's go down the hall.
Where?
Whoa! Was he that big earlier?
A unique way.
You finished the comm? Hey, nice.
Let's go down the hall.
Where?
Wow. That is crazy. Oh my God! Look at his pig hooves. His feet are so red. My Lord. That is crazy. That's like some vor art. Like that looks like he's holding in some gases for some nasty people. He looks like Squidward when he ate the Krabby Patties. Oh, that's great. I love that. Good callback. No, they go straight to your thighs and then you blow up.
Here. Just walk with me. I'm going to show you something.
Okay.
Now, stand over here.
You know what's crazy? He can walk. Like I said, I'm a big guy, right? 290 pounds, essentially 300 pounds. This guy weighs over double. This guy weighs 1.5 times what I weigh. 2.5 times what I weigh. 300, 360. Yeah, sorry. Add me again and then half of me. That's what this guy weighs, and he is walking. That is absurd. Because I'm trying to think. Imagine if I put a barbell on my back that had 450 pounds, which used to be my main squat. That used to be my close to my max squat. My max squat used to be 500, but that's so much extra weight, and that's just me. That's just him walking around. I can't believe that. That is crazy.
And look at that mirror.
Why?
Look at yourself. Look at what you have done to your body.
Oh my God.
Tell me, what do you see?
of big
look
failure.
at that leg, dude. Look at that leg. He's waddling. Don't give him too much credit. Don't get me wrong. The fact that he is moving is crazy. Don't get me. And I know he is a prisoner in his own body, right? That's how most of these people are. That's how they describe themselves. They're prisoners in their own body. But again, I'm just imagining putting a barbell on my back with 450 pounds. I would not be able to walk more than like 2 feet. And I am considered a relatively strong guy. That is crazy.
Surprisingly, this actually worked better than anyone could have expected, as just 2 months later, he weighed around 677.5 pounds.
Wow, that's 80 pounds.
73 pounds lighter than his previous checker.
Nice.
He even started working on improving himself as a person. The only question was, could he maintain this new attitude until he reached
pouring soda down the drain. Even I wouldn't do that. I'd drink that shit.
his weight loss goals? Or was this just another part of his perpetual cycle?
Probably,
However,
yeah.
even
I mean, well, we're not even halfway through the video. I can imagine which one it is.
if he did maintain it successfully, there was something
that's pretty rough lighting. I'm starting to think it's not the lighting. I am fairly confident this guy can just wheel his hair back on his head.
else holding him back from true happiness: his relationship with his family, and especially his brother Justin. You see, ever since the brothers were first introduced in the show, Justin had no problem showing his disdain for Steven.
Before you did the operation, he says, I never get sick. And now that he gets sick, I laugh about it.
All right.
You know?
Okay. All right.
Basically, you know, every marriage has ups and downs, sometimes more downs than up. Up and down, you know.
So it's ups because of you, or downs are because...
I love his diamond. I love his bedazzled, whatever those things are, the headphone things. That's awesome. You can't say Dr. Now doesn't have drip.
Because of you.
No, it's because of me, because I always cause the arguments and everything.
And this...
I need to rewind.
Alright.
Basically, you know, every marriage has ups and downs.
Every marriage has ups and downs. That implies that this man is married. I think there is someone out there for everyone. You know what? I genuinely do believe that too. I believe there is someone out there for every single person in the world. It's all about just finding them. That's it. Because when you look at someone like this, a guy, not only his physical body, his physical limits, right? His physical body, right? Most people would probably be not interested. But his attitude is also fucking abysmal. And this guy has a wife. This guy has gotten laid. I find that personally, I find that inspiring.
Sometimes more downs than up and down, you know.
So it's ups because of you, or downs are because of you?
No, it's because of me, because I always cause the arguments and everything.
And this wasn't without a reason, since according to Justin, Steven had been bullying him his entire life.
I'm definitely not going in.
What is the big deal?
He did say marriage, right? Why are we talking about his brother? He's not married to his brother, is he? He has spray paint for his hair. You know, I didn't even know that was a thing until I was talking to my mom about me balding, because she's like a hairstylist. And she's like, oh, I have this spray paint. I was like, spray paint? So yeah, guys use it for their hair. It, washes off after a couple days. No, I don't want to spray paint my hair. Thank you, though. It's like, I didn't even realize that was the thing. How does he get married, but I don't? This is bullshit. That's what I'm saying. There's someone out there for everyone. I truly do mean that. I don't know if I believe in soulmates, but I do believe that someone can find. I believe that everyone can find someone and live a happy life.
Want to know the truth? I don't want to be in the same car, same room with him. You know why? Because he beat the out of me every single day for 18 years.
How?
Out of you for 18 years?
Yeah, you did.
He'd get physical, eat all his food.
He was a big kid. I'm not gonna lie to you. Those are two hefty boys right there. Those are two hefty boys.
and be an all-round douche to his younger brother. Even when Steven started gaining weight, the abuse didn't stop, because even though he couldn't move his body well enough to land any hits, he found other ways to torment him.
Steven came back home, and he was up to his old tricks of abusing me mentally. He couldn't hit me physically because he couldn't get up, but he used to pound on my wall over and over again until I finally...
Look at that kid. That kid is probably... How old do you think that is? Maybe 11? 12? Maybe? That's a hefty kid. You know, at what point do you think this might be the parents' fault, right? I've thought about that for a while, you know. Because at some point you just got to eat whatever's around the house. And if there's a person that's buying nothing but candy and junk food and pizzas and all that stuff and, processed food... It's not exactly good for a growing boy, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he's well into his adulthood.
However, now that
so
Steven had actually started getting healthier, it felt like the brothers were both turning a new leaf, with Steven even apologizing for how he treated Justin in the past.
I just want to apologize.
I can see it. It looks like he's losing weight. I don't know when this was, but he looks like his face is thinner.
Why everything I put you through in the past.
I'm not somebody you say that to and you automatically get forgiveness from me. You should know that.
No, I understand. And I will earn your forgiveness.
You have to. That's the only way you get it back. Just keep doing it.
He's a big guy too. I mean, this guy has a lot in his midsection, but the other brother looks an overall big
But things were still a bit dicey between the two. Justin even refused to meet Steven because he didn't fully trust his sudden change of heart. Steve Sr., in his desperation to get his two kids to get along, devised a secret plan. He scheduled Justin's surgery on the same day as Steven's
Wait, whose surgery?
Devised a secret plan. He scheduled Justin's surgery on the same day as Steven's next appointment with Dr. Now.
Oh, so the brother is getting the surgery too. That's good. They're both losing weight. That's nice. Cool.
So when Justin woke up after his operation, Steven was right there next to him. And surprisingly, the two got along quite well. For the first time ever, it felt like they might actually be able to repair their broken relationship.
Except there's 16 minutes left.
But just as things were looking up, Steven managed to undo all of the progress by committing one of his most heinous acts yet.
I don't like this guy, but we'll see what he did.
A couple of weeks after the surgery, Steven decided to check up on him and visited Justin at his hotel. The visit went well. However, after Steven had left, Justin noticed something missing from his room.
But after Steven left, I noticed my painkillers they sent me home were...
Oh, no. Shit. Oh, the painkillers were gone, huh?
Gone.
Relapse.
And he didn't care about what it would do to me.
Understandably, this was the last straw for Justin, who decided once and for all that he didn't want anything to do with Steven. And just
that's a real shame. That's like, in a story, like, you go through hardships and everything, you got up and downs, and then you finally get up, the brother's losing weight, both brothers are losing weight, you get the surgery, oh, it's all looking good, and then finally stupid shit happens, he relapses. That sucks.
Brother's relationship was once again damaged beyond repair, all because of Steven's actions. But as despicable as he was to his brother, and even his father at some points in the show, it's important to understand how Steven ended up this way, which might have something to do with his upbringing.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about earlier. At what point do you blame the parents for what they're bringing into the food, in terms of food, bringing into the home, right? I wonder if they're going to talk about it.
You see, Steven didn't grow up in the best of circumstances.
Yeah.
We've already seen how his father, Steve Sr., seems to give in to most of his whims. And there's a reason for that, because for most of their childhood, Steven and Justin lived with their mother after she divorced Steve. Unfortunately, to say their mother was neglectful would be an understatement. She was an addict herself, which sadly reflected in the way she treated her sons.
I think we just got a big piece of the puzzle. Neglect is what I was getting at earlier. And also she's an addict. Ooh, okay.
Because my childhood wasn't good, to say the least.
See, I'm just saying, there might be, a slight indication that this kid might have needed to start this diet a little earlier.
least. My brother and I went to go live with my mom, but
in this picture, he looks like an orc from Lord of the Rings. Like he like if he was just maybe a little bit paler and didn't have hair, I would imagine he was on the set of Lord of the Rings.
at that time, my mom cared more about the alcohol and her boyfriends than us.
Not only did she continuously drink at home, she'd wander off to bars with her boyfriends almost every night, leaving the brothers to fend for themselves. Things would get even worse whenever she brought one of these boyfriends home, since they weren't any nicer to the boys either.
Because my mom's boyfriend was very violent.
I was beaten physically by her boyfriends, but my mom knew and she didn't care. She was too busy to get drunk.
This cycle of abuse only ended when one night she disappeared from their lives completely out of nowhere.
When Jessa was about 9 and Stephen was about 15, their mother, she went out one night and never came home.
Never mind. I was gonna say something. Never mind.
Boys moved in with their father, but while this raised their standards of living to a completely different level, it came with its own set of major problems. Thing is, Steve likely felt so bad for how the boys were treated by their mother, he massively overcorrected in the complete opposite direction. He started granting their every wish.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's because it sounds like he's trying to make amends and everything like that with this, and he feels bad and all that. But I can definitely see where I can definitely see how he wanted to kind of, you know, like he said, he overcorrected. That sucks. What a shitty just unfortunate circumstance. But addiction is a reason but not an excuse. It sucks, but he's still an ass. True. Yeah, definitely. Having a bad upbringing, it's definitely a cog in the wheel on why you are the way you are. But whenever you reach a certain age, it is up to you on what you do with your life. Now, obviously, you need to learn from your past and everything like that, and you need to at some point the responsibility is yours, right? Never mind. I keep wanting to talk about something personal, but I'm going to leave that to be personal. But yeah, it is just it's an unfortunate circumstance, but he is a fucking asshole. The guy is an asshole. And yeah, their mom is a huge fucking bitch, right? I mean, obviously, it's important to have at least one good role model, and they had none. And they were obviously abused and everything. Yeah, just a shitty
no matter what it was. Even when he should have stepped in as a responsible parent and said no for their own good, he didn't. That could also explain why they became overweight in the first place, and also why he never stood up to Steven whenever he threatened him for food.
Those guys gonna want to go like a lead, all right?
Thank you.
I ate one of the Reese's peanut butter cups and I got a glimpse of his legs. Ugh. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, I had to finish that before I got another glimpse.
Thank you.
I wonder what box that is.
You happy?
Yep.
Have a party.
Oh.
I know you will.
At one point during the show, Steve even admits that he wasn't able to control him ever since their mother left.
I try to keep less food in the house, but Steven wanted pizza all the time. He just fell in love with pizza. And sometimes Steve would take a tantrum fit if he didn't get what he wanted.
That's crazy.
He was out of control. I just couldn't control him.
See, here's the thing. Whenever I was in high school, right, and I know look, I'm talking a lot about myself, right? I don't do this too often. But whenever I was in high school and junior high, whenever I was in junior high, I was a fat kid, right? I had an actual visible double chin, like all the way down. And the thing that I did, I ended up going out for sports. I would eat the same amount of food, but I would just burn the calories. So it's not that, yeah, eating pizza is not exactly nutritional and then, you know, all that stuff. You just have to have an outlet. You have to burn those calories in some way. And, you know, you can eat all you want, you know, but you just you're going to have to burn that energy, right? And it's the fact that he's not doing that. That's the biggest problem. You can eat whatever you want. You just got to You just got to do other things on top of that to maintain a healthy balance. And obviously, I lost the balance for a while there, but I'm starting to get it back. And throwing tantrums for not wanting to eat pizza. Unless you're actually 5 years old and below, you should not be throwing tantrums for pizza. It's your stream talking about yourself. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel weird talking about myself. I don't do it too often, but
somewhere along the line, he probably got so used to getting Steve.
I think we've already established this guy's probably mentally unwell. Shave the facial hair and the unibrow. That should be that's something the dad should have came up with. The dad should have been like, dog, listen, man to man, shave. You know, I mean, there is no reason to have that on. He's got braces. He does have a decent.
Even whatever he wanted, he started believing that it was
never mind. That was just the lines on the VHS filter.
Almost impossible to say no to him.
I learned a long time ago there's no point in fighting Steven. If he wants pizza, he is going to get it.
Boy, howdy, I think we have our reason. Don't get me wrong. I think the dad was doing fine earlier when he said he denied it. That is the worst possible mentality. The worst possible mentality right there. He's throwing a tantrum, so I'm going to give him whatever he wants. Horrible. Disgusting. Let's rewind that.
Started believing that it was almost impossible to say no to him.
I learned a long time ago there's no point in fighting Steven. If he wants pizza, he is going to get it.
Well, congratulations, Dad. He got every pizza he could ever want. He's probably eaten 600 more pizzas than any normal person should in their entire lifetime, and he's probably not even 30.
Steve, being the immature teenager he was, took full advantage of his father's weakness, which does a good job of explaining how most of Steven's entitlement issues are most likely a result of his father's pampering and his inability to discipline them. It also probably didn't help that Steven got a taste for fame pretty early on in his life.
Really? Interesting. Sadly, tons of parents nowadays have this mentality. Yeah, especially when it comes... I'm actually not going to say that. There are people in my personal life that have a lot of kids, and that it's not really so much food. They actually do a pretty good job with food. The thing that these people in my life really give into is tablets and screen time. If they're causing a ruckus in a restaurant, not gonna, maybe you smack them on the hand if they keep crying. Here's the tablet. Oh, they're running around crying, getting annoying. Here's your tablet. Oh, you want to jump up and down, say you want to watch your favorite YouTube channel or something like that. Put it on the main TV. You know, that's the thing that's really going to come back and bite us in about 10 years. Not even 10 years now. Like I said, this is mostly talking about food, but giving into a kid's request all the time is such a bad precedent. Such a bad thing to do. Yeah, you need to set boundaries with kids, especially in the day and age where we're at now, where they can literally get on a tablet, and you might have it like kid protected or whatever, but kids are somewhat intuitive with devices nowadays. They'll get around that child block more than likely, and they'll just go. They'll have unrestricted, especially, maybe they don't even have child lock. Maybe you just hand them a tablet and they have unrestricted access to the internet. Why? Stop. Don't do that. Please, for the love of God, do not give your kid unlimited access to the internet until they're like 18 or like not 18, maybe like 16. And then after that, they can do whatever they want. But like, fuck, man. Like that's the same reason with like that whole big deal with Roblox right now. Roblox, there are tens of millions of kids playing Roblox right now, and there was a huge controversy on Roblox where there's predators and pedophiles, the PDF files. I gotta keep it, somewhat kid friendly, I guess. All around Roblox because they know that there's kids completely just out there in the open. Stop giving your kids unrestricted access to the internet. Please. Oh, be a parent. My God. That's something that literally pisses me off because it's only gonna hurt. Have you seen those videos online where like I remember seeing it. There's a kid laying on the couch and he's doing this. Sorry, he's doing this. He's ghost scrolling. He doesn't have a phone, but he's so used to scrolling like on TikTok or something like that. This is like a 4-year-old kid, and he's so used to scrolling that he's just doing it like automatically. The freakiest shit I've ever seen in the world, because it really put into perspective. There are people that are just tossing their kids. They're tossing their kids into the wild west that is the internet. And oh my God, it pisses me off. Oh my God, it pisses me off. Okay, sorry, long tangent for no reason. We weren't even talking about internet. Okay, it annoys me how much screens are a part of kids' lives. Here's the deal. I'm just as bad. Now, granted, my screen time on my phone is a little skewed because whenever I'm at work, I listen to YouTube all day, every day. That's just what I do, and that counts towards my screen time. So I think my official screen time is like 8 hours a day. But realistically, I'm only like maybe on my phone like 3 hours a night, but 3 hours a day. I mean, but even that's too much. That's crazy, man. I've been really trying to lower my screen time, aside from like streaming and stuff. So I've even tried to like pick up new hobbies. Like I have a guitar over there. I bought a guitar like a month ago. I've been trying to learn it. I can play Smoke on the Water now. Well, not really. I just pluck at the chords. I'm still trying to learn music. But yeah, it's just like I'm trying. But we can't manage. But we can manage it because our brains actually develop. Kids can't. Their brains don't know how. Exactly. You need to be you need to be a fucking parent. My God, I'm getting heated. Okay. Never mind. Let's just continue.
A YouTube channel he created in his mid-20s by the name of Fat, pretty early to discipline them.
Okay. I used to play Smoke in the Water. Yeah. It's not good. Here, actually, I'll show it. Fuck it. I was gonna do this to like like in the stream, but hold on. Check it out. Now, when I say I've been practicing for a month, I mean I practice maybe like 15 minutes a day for not 15 minutes a day, like maybe 15 minutes like 3 days a week. So the thing is, my fingers are too fucking fat. It's almost impossible for me to hit one chord without hitting the other chords. I need to figure that out, but it's... Wait, no. Hold on. No, it's... Hold on, okay. No, shit. Did you hear that? Did you hear it? Did you hear that? I might be look out for me. Jimi Hendrix? Who's that? I only know Jace's Jumbo. Any day now I'll join a band. Okay, sorry. I keep getting lost. Dude, this is a half-hour long video I've been watching for an hour and 15 minutes now. Okay, let's keep going.
It also probably didn't help that Steven got a taste for fame pretty early on in his life, through a YouTube channel he created in his mid-20s by the name of Fat Boy Get Down. I was wondering... I'm so proud. Thanks, I appreciate it. I was wondering, because it looked like he had very nice teeth. I did not realize they were veneers. I did not realize, and I should have known way ahead of time, because it's obvious. Down. This channel mostly consisted of videos of himself dancing to some viral songs, or going on one of his crazy rants.
I am so sick of this, okay? If you people got something to say to me, then say it, okay? Fat this and fat that. I know I'm effing fat, okay? And if you got a problem with it, then you talk to my hand. Do you understand?
However, his most infamous
talk to the hand is it's checkmate. There's nothing. What can you say? What can you say about talk to the hand? There's nothing you can say. It's an undefeatable move.
video has to be one where he tauntingly thanks taxpayers for paying for everything he gets to buy.
This video is just for you taxpayers. Thank you for paying taxes, because without you, I would not have this urinal to pee in.
Oh!
Because without you, I would not have this.
That's fucking syrup. I have lighter syrup in my right there in my cabinet. What is that color? Drink water, please. That's probably all that came out. My lord.
This urinal to pee in. Without you, I would not have this cans of food to eat. Without you, I would have pills to take to keep me alive.
That is rough. Yeah, it is rough as a taxpayer myself. That sucks. that hurts. That hurts a lot. But what can you do? What can you do? It's disability pay.
Eventually, his antics on YouTube earned him the attention.
No way! Did it really? He got to go on Dr. Phil? And he didn't become a millionaire like the Cash Me Outside girl? Damn. Unlucky. Unlucky draw.
To keep me alive.
Eventually, his antics on YouTube earned him the attention of Dr. Phil, who ended up putting him on his new experimental series called House of Hatred. The basic premise of this show was to put groups that hated each other under one roof, including a white supremacist who hated other minorities, people who hated the LGBTQ communities with members from said community, and in Steven's case, heavy people who hated anyone skinnier than them, all with the goal of somehow making them coexist and see each other's perspective.
How is Dr. Phil real? Was this not just like was this not just Jerry Springer? Isn't this what Jerry Springer used to do? Like, I feel like I thought Dr. Phil was like, I never watched Dr. Phil. I'm only going based off like what I've heard of other, like, just clips I've seen. Is Dr. Phil not, I thought Dr. Phil was supposed to be like a self-help show, or, you know, a show to like help people. This just sounds like he's doing, this just sounds like he's doing Jerry Springer. Is that real? Dude, I remember I used to come home and watch. I used to come home and we didn't have cable. We only had bunny ears, right? We only used to get like local channels, and I used to come home from school and I would watch Jerry Springer, and then right after it, Jerry Springer, it'd be Steve Wilkos, I think, which is essentially just Jerry Springer. And then they would have like a whole bunch of other like trash network, like Judge Judy, and oh my god, it was so funny. Oh my god, it was so funny. Seeing these people just rage out and do the craziest. And now I know it was like not all scripted, but a lot of it was scripted. And oh my god, it was so funny. Oh, great times, good times. Rip my boy Jerry Springer too.
However, Steven, with his attitude of doing whatever he wanted, decided he didn't want to carry on the role he agreed to, and instead started looking for weight loss options from the medical team monitoring the show, resulting in him getting called out by Dr. Phil on TV.
So how are you doing?
I changed a lot being here.
What year is this? Because Dr. Phil looks kind of young here. I wonder what year this is. And plus, I've seen everyone recorded with, like, you know, what are the Blackberries? So this has got to be like early, like mid to early 2000s. I didn't get to tell you and Rad Sarah a happy birthday. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, hey, while you're here, here you go. Here's a Reese's peanut butter cup just for you. Come on, hold out your hand. Thank you very much. There you go. Enjoy it. Have fun. I appreciate the happy birthdays. Thank you. All right.
I'm eating less.
It's interesting that when I said, how are you doing, you started discussing your weight, when what you presumably came here for was the fact that you...
They're doing the Japanese thing where the voices don't line up. Kind of crazy.
Hated...
We're getting Dr. Phil dubbed. It's awesome.
Skinny people. You came in here and tried to run a con, tried to tell me what I want to hear. Then you sit on the phone. You made a complete idiotic act, disrespecting a very kind and decent black woman.
Oof. Is he? Did we miss the racist arc? Did we miss that? OMG, I love Reese's. How did you know? Everyone loves Reese's. Everyone loves Reese's. No, that's a lie. You know what? Reese's are okay. They're just fine. They're okay. I'm not. They're all right. But you know, it's the safest choice. Everyone loves them.
You refuse to clean yourself. Your behavior is lazy.
That's another thing about people that are this big, dude. Getting to the point where you have a hard time wiping your ass. Like I know everyone talks about, oh, how is that not a wake up call? But literally, how is that not a wake up call? Like, ooh, that's rough. That is rough. That's
if
the point
anybody
where I'd be like,
pushes you on it, you become manipulative, belligerent, arrogant.
I shouldn't be that way, but I am.
You gonna live like this the rest of your life?
I won't make it the rest of my life if I was like this. I will die.
Judging.
See, that pisses me off. The fact that he is saying those words, because he's just parroting what he knows people have said about to him, and he's just parroting it back just to give these people like a good sense of like, oh, maybe this guy's self-aware, maybe he understands, maybe he'll make a change. When in reality, he fucking knows he's not changing. This guy's a fucking dick. This guy's an asshole.
From Dr. Phil's description of Stephen's behavior, it's safe to assume his manipulative tendencies were just as prevalent back then as they were now. Shortly after he was kicked from the show, Stephen found himself in Rhode Island Hospital, unable to care for himself. That's when he was kicked out for sneaking in pizza and eventually grabbed the attention of Dr. Now. And
he can't sneak in pizza. He can't sneak in pizza. He's telling other people to sneak in pizza for him, and they're doing it. That's the worst part. He's getting other people to do it.
And even though Stephen tried plenty of times to turn his manipulative charm on him, Dr. Now never budged.
Good.
In fact, seeing Stephen continuously trying to manipulate him was likely what forced the doctor to reject him completely. The incident of him stealing his brother's meds was also what led him to fully quitting the show altogether. Fast forward 2 years later, and the audience...
Okay, so, oh my... Ugh. I wish I didn't look. Oh, God. So he officially got kicked after the brother said, "Hey, my brother stole my pain meds. He relapsed. He's not losing weight. He's a useless fucking idiot." Dr. Now officially kicked him off the show. So this is 2 years after he got kicked off. Okay, so that's good. That's good. 2x2. Hello. Hey, 2x2. Guess what? Thank you for joining my birthday party. Here's your Reese's. There you go. Enjoy that. There you go. Oh, enjoy that Reese's, buddy. Thanks for coming to my birthday party.
Led him to fully quitting the show altogether. Fast forward 2 years later, audience...
Oh God. Okay, everyone prepare yourself. I saw that fucking leg.
Were shocked to see the progress he'd made after going his own way. It was somehow down to just 553 pounds.
Wait, what? Wait. I missed. So after quitting the show, he lost weight?
Altogether. Fast forward 2 years later, and the audiences were shocked to see the progress he'd made after going his own way. It was somehow down to just 553 pounds.
Wow! That's 200 pounds. He was 750 pounds when we checked in earlier, so he lost 200 pounds on his own? I'm sitting here thinking, he's the only way that would have happened is if, like, he was literally bedridden and no one was bringing him food. That's the only thing I'm thinking.
And looked visibly happier, though a big motivator behind this change was the fact he'd found love.
That was my second guess. I was going to say either he was bedridden and no one's giving him food, or he found a lady that could better himself. Love's a powerful thing, man. Love's a powerful thing. I think. I've never actually experienced love. But from what I hear, love's a powerful thing.
And wanted to be the best version of himself for her.
Because I actually met a woman and I have a girlfriend now.
Now here's the question. Do you think they met in real life? Or is this an online internet thing? Nowadays, I would say 100% it's an internet thing. But I don't know what year this takes place. I see a lot of early smartphones, so I'm thinking it's like 2013, something like that. or not early smartphones, but you know, like, but yeah, we'll see.
Oh, and she's coming to pick me up.
They know each other in real life. Huge mega dub. I can't believe it.
Really amazing, right?
That's crazy. Good for you. As long as you keep it up.
Her name is Stephanie, and I'm going to be moving in with her in Iowa with her daughter.
Steven met Stephanie online.
It was online. I was half right. You know, brother swings up. You know, hey, hey. I don't know how they met, but maybe it was the universe just throwing him a little, maybe a little easy hit ball, you know?
And shortly after they started dating, Stephanie invited him to live with her and her 14-year-old daughter in Des Moines, Iowa. Steven moved out immediately, and for the last 2 years, he'd been living together with his girlfriend.
Wow, good for him. Look at that. An actual happy. Well, there's 6 minutes left. We'll see.
Friend turned wife after the pair decided to have a court marriage. However, after 2 years.
Did you hear it? I said it earlier. Do you hear that? However.
And wife after the pair decided to have a court marriage. However,
that's the one word I will always hear him say. However.
After 2 years of living with her, Steven's positive attitude started to unravel once again.
Shocker.
His relationship with Stephanie eventually worsened to the point where she wanted a divorce, and much of it had to do with the weight Steven had regained.
Oh, Steven, you were on the cusp of greatness. You were given the easiest home run hit of your life, and you ruined it. And you ruined it. That pisses me off, because that, you know how rare it is for the universe to just throw you someone? That shit never happens, and it did for him.
Desperate for help, he called Dr. Now for assistance.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
This is the clip we saw earlier. We were talking how we were like, how the fuck did this guy get married? We got a glimpse of the future. That made sense. Okay. That I was wondering about it earlier because they said marriage, but we didn't hear anything about him being married. But turns out that we got a quick glimpse of the future.
Steve, how you doing?
All right. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. So it's been about 2 years since I'm looking at your chart since I saw you. Last I saw you, 550 pounds. So how you doing?
I'm all right. I've regained a bit. I'm about in that area still.
But instead of being honest, Steven, in all of his wisdom, decided to lie to Dr. Now again about his weight.
Yeah,
something the
still
doctor
right
was
around
quick
that.
to notice.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I gained a little bit of it back, but I'm still right around 5. I guarantee you. I'm gonna take a bet. He's probably 635, something like that. I bet.
Yes. Okay, that's what, this is my left leg. Just move it more this way. That's the left leg, and the right leg. Walk over there so you can see it from that angle too. This is the right one.
Look like lymphedema got much worse in the right leg.
Yeah, it did. It did. Yeah.
Oh, not the elephant legs, dog. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate that. What's it called? Lymphedema? Is that what it was? Oh God. It's like an instant cut to my nervous system. It literally gives me chills thinking about it. Oh.
Well, there's still a lot of fat in that. There's not all extra skin because you actually look to be closer to 700 to 800 pounds. So what be
Okay, whoa. Okay, I was way off.
doing with your eating habit? How are you getting along with that?
After some pressure from Dr. Now, Steven admitted what was actually going on. How he was eating 4 to 5 pizzas a day by
4 to 5 pizzas a day? How? How much money is that? That is so much money. Dude, for Sunday, on Sunday, I got a pizza to watch the Packer game, right? I brought a pizza. I got a pizza. What was it? I got a large a 3-topping pizza, which was olives, pepperoni, and sausage. It was a good pizza. I got a large pizza, a dessert tray. It was like, I think it was brownies, and then some cheesy sticks. That was $32, and it was a bundle deal. How is he affording 4 pizzas a day? Dude, not to mention that's like 12,000. No, maybe not 12. No, that's at least 8,000 calories.
Guilt tripping the one person who was always willing to get him what he wants.
The fact that my wife does make me very good meals, it's just that I choose not to eat them and call my dad and get takeout delivery instead.
Hypothetically, if I was in this room, I might just punch the fucking shit out of this idiot. Because when I think about my life, the one thing I want in my life, 2 things. I want to be a great husband and a great dad. That's what I want out of those are my actual life goals. I don't have a lot of career goals, but I have a lot of personal goals. I want to be a great husband and a great father. This guy has a person that is willing to deal with all his bullshit, and he throws it back in their face. I want to fucking put my fist through those dumbass glasses. I want to do it hard. Oh, don't resort to physical violence. I'm going to give him the old wallop. I'm going to charge it up and everything. God. Okay, whatever.
So, yeah.
Put simply, not only had Stephen gained back all of the weight he'd lost, stretching his stomach back out and effectively rendering his surgery useless, his marriage was also almost over.
Shocker. Who would ever thought? If my parents made me food, I'd eat it. I would have to eat it. I would have no other option. Like every other household in the United States. Your parents make you food, you eat it. If you're like, oh, no, I don't want to eat that, they're not going to say, okay, well, let me order you some DoorDash. Fuck. Is he still relevant? I ever heard about him in a while? I've never heard about him at all. I've never heard about him. This was just internet anarchist video, and I've never heard about him.
And now he wanted to start from scratch once again by coming back to Houston.
And that I need to do to better myself and get at a point where I need to be, This is obviously not where I need to be, weight-wise and stuff. So I'd like to come back to Houston and for a while and get some help with my lymphedema and my weight and legs. That's what I said. Yeah.
Well, you want to come back to our care? Is that what you're saying?
What? No.
You're getting divorced, is it correct?
If things don't change, then absolutely.
He wants to come back.
So, yeah.
However, by this point, Dr. Now's patient...
Oh, you said partner made me... Oh, you did say partner. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, either way. Especially that. Look, I'm the kind of guy that if someone makes me food, I am eating it. If someone literally goes out of their way to make me food of any kind, it could be Indian street food. If there was someone that I cared about and they went out of their way to make me food, I am eating that and I'm saying it's delicious. Because that's what a normal fucking person does. It's not because you just want it, because it's normal. Oh my God. You did say partner, I'm sorry. But yeah. Oh. God, it's actually I'm actually getting upset. I'm actually getting upset because the universe threw this man a wife, a not unattractive wife, right? Not that would really matter. I mean, this guy could get it. Honestly, he should get fucking nothing. But this guy, the universe gave him something, and he just said, yeah, she gives me these nice meals, but Taco Bell's right down the road. I'm literally going to give him a falcon punch, bro. I'm literally going to ignite the air around my fist and go through his fucking face.
With Stephen had run dry, and according to him, the only one who could save Stephen now was Stephen himself.
Yeah.
But start to change your eating habit.
Okay.
And But there's not much more we can.
Did he just say, "I'll try, I guess"? Did he just say, "I'll try, I guess"? He said, "I guess," like it was an option. Like he said, "I'll try, I guess," like it wasn't like the only fucking thing that he can do without dying within the next 2 years, or his leg literally splitting open because there's too much fucking fat in there. A beautiful. She wasn't unattractive. I'm gonna head out. I got work tomorrow. Please add a media channel. I don't want to get. I don't want to flood Jen with my art. Okay, I can do that. You asked me to do that. I forgot about it. I'll put that in there for you. Thanks for Moff. Thanks for joining. You were pretty much the only one chatting throughout this whole video, but greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I love having you on the stream. You actually let me like talk quite a bit, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, hey, head out. You have a good night. I'm almost done with this video. We got 2.5 more minutes. I remember during his first appearance in My 600-Pound Life, he was the most infuriating guest I've ever seen. I've never seen the show. I need to watch the show. See, let me exit real quick. I don't really watch the shows. I watched this guy, Big Craig.
After gaining 600 pounds and making...
He kind of like 38-minute videos. He kind of just does a quick overview of all the 600-pound life. He's got tons of... He's got tons of these videos. I've been watching a couple of these. This is my only experience to 600-pound life. And... I can't believe there are people like this, man. Actually blew my
can do for you if you're not taking responsibility for your life and willing to change. But if you have any medical emergencies, give me a call.
Okay, I will. It's great seeing you. And
it's unfortunate to see that Steven.
I'm actually glad he said that. So he didn't take him back with open arms. He literally said, "Dude, if you don't have your diet under control, there's literally nothing I can do for you. No, I'm not going to accept you back in." And I'm glad he said that because. I said it earlier. It's literally all mental. When it comes to a guy like this, it's literally all mental. And he's just not going to do it. He's just not that type of guy. He could become that type of guy, but he's just not going to. Happy birthday, big dog. I appreciate it, Moff. Thank you. Yeah, I'm 26 this year. I just turned 26, so I'll probably start complaining about my back, my joints. I'll carry on butterscotch candies, and then drink prune juice. Yeah, get a real small pocket-sized dog I carry around with me. A white crusty dog. That's just what happens when you turn 26. Everyone goes through it. Have you ever watched Wife Swap? That's another super interesting show. I have not. That sounds interesting. Wife Swap. I'll have to think about that.
Steven has basically undone all the progress he made down here. And that his health has not only not improved, but he has started going back in the wrong direction again. But at this point, we have given Steven every chance and opportunity to do what he needed. So there is nothing more we can do for him that we haven't already done. And I won't also take resources from someone who may want to turn their life around.
So he ended up finally getting rejected from the program, making Steven one of the very few patients to get refused treatment by Dr. Now. Unfortunately, Steven seems to have taken his rejection as a sign to give up entirely. Because
that's exactly. I knew it was gonna happen. Because this is the type of guy that he doesn't like to try. Yeah, he did a little bit, but he's not the type of guy to keep trying. He's the type of guy that will give it a good shot, relax a little bit after he makes some progress, and then he'll gain the weight all the way back, and then he'll be like, "Oh, what do I do? What do I do?" And it's so easy. Just eat less, try to move more. Crazy.
His only spiraled deeper into self-destruction, gaining more weight.
Oh, God. Oh, that is a rough look for you, buddy. What happened? He had veneers, didn't he? What happened to those? Did they just fall out? Did those fall out? He's got one tooth left. He doesn't even have teeth. He's got tooth. T-O-O-F. He's got one tooth.
Isolating himself and reverting back to the content that made him famous in the first place.
He's on
the angel.
Live.
God sent me an angel, I'm on, from the heavens above. Send me all the angels from healing broken heart for being in love.
He's lost nearly all his teeth and his
voices of an angel, bro. If you ever die and you want to go to heaven, get used to hearing that. That's the song they're gonna be singing for you.
His only source of income today is his Cameo page, where he sells short video messages for more than $1,000 each.
$1,000? Who is buying that? 455 reviews. Holy shit. It's 1,000 plus too. It's 1,000 plus. So it's the baseline is $1,000. Crazy.
Meanwhile, his brother Justin has taken a completely different path.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this because his brother actually seemed like a pretty cool guy, and he lost enough weight to do the weight loss surgery.
Most recent photos, he appears noticeably slimmer, likely have—
Good for him. Nice, because he looked like a big guy at the beginning of the video, and look at that. He still got some. That's probably just skin, but no, he looks great.
Having undergone skin removal surgery and looks healthier than ever. His hobby shop, Hobby Haven, is also thriving.
Nice. Hobby Haven. Wonder where that is. That's one thing.
Ever since he adopted a Warhammer
figurines. I've never been into figurines. I know a couple people who really like Warhammer. Yeah, Warhammer figurines, but I've never been in a figurines type guy.
Theme. On top of all of that, he also recently announced his marriage, making him the perfect example of what happens when you cut out the toxic people in your life and actually make an effort to better yourself. Steven, on the other hand, has hit rock bottom. Despite all of the support he received along the way, he has no one to blame but himself.
Boy, talk about a dichotomy, right? Talk about a yin and yang. You had a guy that was mentally sound, tried hard enough to lose the weight, got the surgery, found a wife, and they actually have a happy marriage, presumably at least, and it's great. And then on the exact opposite side, guy that never learns, fat as fuck, a constant downward spiral, and found a wife and then divorced. Crazy.
Of course, there is still some hope that he can somehow turn his life around, but judging from how he is right now, including his inability to change—
I gotta say though, look at that. Almost 1,000 people watching him on TikTok. Almost 1,000 people. I thought this was Facebook Live, but no, it's TikTok. Yeah, you got roses down there. That's crazy. He's probably making fucking bank too. He's probably making, not a bank, but he's probably making a decent amount of money.
Actually learn from his mistakes, it'll sadly only be a matter of time until he finds himself into an early grave.
Crazy. Dude, it took me 2 hours to watch. It took me an hour and a half to watch that video. That is crazy. I talk too much. My God. I went on a full-on yap fest for that video. But I can't, dude, that is crazy. A guy like that. Because they were right. I mean, he had everything. He had every opportunity. He even lost 100-something pounds at one point. But granted, he had it harder than most because not only was he fighting the addiction to food, he's also fighting the addiction to painkillers. It's obviously not an excuse, but yeah, I don't get me wrong. I don't know how old the guy is, but I hope he does end up losing weight like his brother. But something tells me it's not going to happen. But well, that was a good video. We watched 2 videos that I really wanted to, and then this one I'll watch later whenever I get caught up on my Surf's Up lore. Lore. But yeah, I definitely want to watch this one later. Looks like there's a couple of them. Surf's Up was way ahead of his time. This guy's good. Bionic Pig, he makes a lot of good videos. Man, I'll watch that one later. Yeah, there's some good video. I need to look up some more videos to watch. Maybe some other time. But yeah. Well, I think that's just about it. Looks like the stream's pretty much cleared out now. I had a really good stream. I was gonna announce something this stream, but I might hold off on that for the end of the month. It was something I was thinking about for a long time, but might postpone it based on certain things that might be happening. But it's not my birthday anymore. It's past midnight for me, so no long. I'm on to my first day at 26. So thank you everyone for stopping by. I had a pretty great stream. I'm glad everyone came by and wished me a happy birthday. Hopefully you guys enjoy your Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I'll probably try to be live tomorrow night. I'm trying to finish Hollow Knight, and then so I can move on to Silk Song. I've heard Silk Song's fantastic, and I really want to get to it. But I need to finish Hollow Knight first, so I can prove to myself that I can actually beat Silk Song, because I heard Silk Song's harder. But all right, well, thank you everyone for watching. I don't know who else would be watching, but obviously I have a YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Kick. I guess someone is actually watching on Kick today, so which is nice. So yeah, if you want to see more of me, all that good stuff, happy, subscribe, everything. So happy late birthday. Thank you. Thank you for the treat. No problem. Thank you. Oh, you have a good night. I think you're the only one left in here, but you guys have a good night, and I'll probably be live tomorrow or some other time. I'll let you know. But all right, good night. Thanks for stopping by. I'm 26. I'm old as fuck.